What lessons
Same,
am I
because
singing?
3 people went live at the same time. I wonder who they were.
And everybody put out a blue sky or something.
The Twitter, yeah, we got that corporate synergy across the board.
Yeah.
But what was it that I put in the chat? Hold on, I gotta scroll up because y'all are very active this morning. Oh yeah, analyze, strategize, succeed. Follow the ass method. Anyway, hello everybody.
Fucks.
Hi, it's Friday.
And welcome. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I don't want that. That's what I want. God, this is going so well.
Great start.
That's what I want.
Welcome back to Dungeon Rollers. I do need to put out one announcement, which I've been kind of holding back. This is a very important announcement for everybody who's watching across, the 3 streams we have going on, and our players.
5.
Players, viewers.
Hello.
I would like to apologize for the first session. And the reason I say this is I was not prepared enough. This is the first time I've actually ran a campaign out of a book. So when I got the book, I was like, oh, I'm good. I just need to read it. And I felt like it was very mechanical last time, not very free flowing. So I want to take this opportunity to apologize to you players and you watchers. And just know more preparation has been done for this time around. And hopefully going forward, we can have better times than we did last
Better
time.
D&Ds.
Yes.
Good times.
Good time.
But anyway,
What
I
is
am
this
joined.
time you speak of?
I am joined by 4 adventurers, handpicked, plucked out of the morass that is the D&D pool. I'm joined by Trip, playing Jack.
Hi there.
Dietor, playing Bilbus, aka
Hello.
Bilbo. Mika, playing Rilvia, who I'll never pronounce
Hi.
right. And Turtle,
Not.
playing Valerian.
Hi.
So, yeah. So, how are the players today?
Rested.
Rested, I like that.
Yeah, pretty okay.
Y'all are
Yeah.
rested?
What is this
A bit
rest?
hungry, even though I just ate.
I can literally
I
look on my
just rested work.
I can look on my phone right now and tell you I've gotten like an average of 4.5 hours of sleep these last 2 weeks.
Rip.
Blech.
I woke up at noon today.
It must be good.
Nice.
To have some. I woke up at
It
like
was.
4 this morning.
That's early.
Yeah. On a
Stupid
Saturday.
Tragic.
You're insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, today, just to give a little insight of what's going to happen today, we have many adventures to get to. Wait, what are we doing here?
That's right. Plural adventures.
Oh yeah, I'm on the right page. No, for a second, all things went wrong in my head. We have many adventures. We will have audience participation, and
Oh,
if
God.
you
Uh-oh.
want to be, since we have 3 audiences here, I'm going to make this very
Cool.
simple. The streamer who has the most active chat room
Ooh.
will be the ones that get to choose something in our adventure today.
I
Okay,
feel like
cool.
that will be me. Yeah.
So,
No, I think it will be me.
It
Our
will be
2
better time between the
non-streamers.
2 of us.
Yeah.
so, Trip and Dietor's chats, if you want to be the ones to choose something for us, and be active, be part of the conversation.
Yes, do that thing. Does it count if I type as Mika?
No!
I'm
What?
not even logged
I
into
mean,
your
technically,
stream.
I can
What
type
if I-
in someone's chat.
What if I give Mika the tablet and Mika can type in my stream?
No,
No,
because
what?
Mika already
No!
has too much to pay attention to. Mika refuse.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, come on
Thank you.
YouTube, come on Twitch.
And
That
I'm
was
going
fun.
unfortunately, just because of how things are, I am going to go off of Twitch chats on this.
Uh-huh.
Screw you, YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's our backup.
We need YouTube anyway.
YouTube is our retirement plan.
Also, no, I'm not. No pressure to you, kind lurker, who is currently sending me DMs because you're scared to talk in the main chat. No pressure.
Yeah. You don't.
Well,
When I say this, chat, what I mean is if you are comfortable participating in the
Yes.
chat, please chat. We will never force you to do anything except follow us. That's it.
I don't do that even. I turned.
You think you're forcing
We
people
will
to follow
force
you?
to follow us.
I turned
Listen.
off follow notifications, and it was the best decision.
Listen, I have not seen a single piece of growth in this channel in the last 6 months. Okay, I need
Oh.
something, please. I'm dying.
Thanks for the follow, Williams.
So I'm just here to grow everybody else's channel. Anyway, the last time that we played,
Sorry, Trip stood in the wrong place. Is really distracting.
What do you mean I'm in the wrong plane?
Look at the pattern. Broken the pattern, Trip.
you know what? I'll really break the
Sorry.
pattern. There you
What
go.
I have, but yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, the last time we played was 2 weeks ago. You guys made it to Strixhaven College. You
Success.
went through orientation. I think at a pretty good clip.
Mm-hmm.
You studied for and turtle cheated on your first exam.
How dare
Bad
you
turtle.
cheat?
Successfully cheated.
Bad turtle.
That's a good
Yeah.
distinction to make, to be fair.
So, just to make sure that everybody knows, including chat, the last test was over the Slotty. And now our players have advantage on all attack rolls against Slotty because they passed their exams.
Are we conveniently, by any chance, going to be fighting a lot of slutty today?
I have not read this entire book, so I can neither confirm nor deny.
Incredible.
The best way to not give spoilers is to not know the answer yourself.
Exactly. So we are actually going to start out today in the Biblioplex. Let me guys know if I can find it in this.
Oh no,
literal-
we're starting at work. That's where I work.
Boo.
Oh yes, you all
It's
you all
work.
chose chose jobs. You all did a lot of things. There it is.
We
We
did.
chose jobs, joined clubs, chose our faction.
Yeah.
For reference, Trip,
Yeah.
if you ask someone, you might not be the only one that works there.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Ah.
Are you
Might be your
co-workers?
Fred.
God,
Trip,
the map
you
is
will
not loading.
Trip, you will also need to change your token on the main board as well.
Okie dokie.
Give me 1 second just to set everything.
Oh yeah,
Here,
chat. I
okay.
found a not ugly auto gnome. It took like an hour of googling.
It's so adorable, though. I don't know if
Yeah.
adorable is what you were going for,
Yes,
but
it
it
was
is.
adorable.
Yeah.
No, it is adorable.
And
Is it
again,
normal for the map to be incredibly blurry?
no.
Mine was when it first loaded in, and then it pings into existence.
Okay, I guess I'll just wait.
I have
Yeah.
I can see where things are, I just don't see any details.
If someone can make me grow to RP size.
Me too,
Yeah,
Fred.
we.
No, you're gonna stay tiny.
It's just a 2x. Wait, you can't do that?
No.
No, we can't do that. Oh, I died.
We still can't. You.
Yippee!
There you go. All right. So it's a couple of, we'll say a couple of weeks after your first exam. And you guys are in Biblioplex.
I
I
don't
gotta find the
see,
clerk desk.
You see,
In the middle, darling.
Oh, in the bottom there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking in the wrong place.
Where's the clerk desk?
Trip wants to go.
Oh,
to
the
work. Where's
clerk?
the clerk desk?
you don't really have a desk. You just kind of mill around in the actual
That
shelves
makes
themselves.
sense. There will be a clerkage.
So you see the normal amount of students just kind of talking excitedly amongst themselves. You see an autonome Jack who is currently at work. Theo, what are you doing?
Probably just studying,
So you are
reading
Study.
a book or some crap.
I am studying.
I am study.
But yeah, what are you guys doing? What? Tell me what you're doing.
I'm working as well. I'm a shelf stacker at the that place. I can't say it very well.
Biblioplex?
Does
You
everybody?
tell me you all work here?
Wait, who
Biblioplex.
did 3 out of 4 of us choose the Biblioplex?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Oh,
I'm
I
a book
see.
stacker. Book
Nice.
sorter.
So this is now and for newer people as well as Mika, who is our newest player. This is an RP opportunity. RP, have fun. God's hands off. Jesus, take the wheel.
We're relying on Jesus. We're all fucked. Sorry, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's okay. We don't need Jesus. We have Trip.
Yay!
Sorry, that was
Our
a
own
I should have
private
said that
Jesus.
so loud. I should not have said that so loud in the household I live in. Oh,
Sorry, Trip House.
And
We didn't
clipped.
mean it.
Also, Trip, in answer to your question, if you have a look at my token, zoom in a little bit, you might get your answer.
oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
that's referring to something that Dio and I were talking about before session. Don't worry about it. Since your character's here studying, Jack, being a nice good little clerk, is going to come up to you and go, "Salutations. What are you currently studying? Perhaps I could use my increased knowledge of the local books to help you find what you were looking for."
Well, I've recently started in the campus labs. Can you get me some stuff on how to prepare specimens? Because I'm not very good at it at the minute.
Specimens. Query. You have to be a little more specific. Specimens can mean many things. From
Just-
plants to animals to people to automatons like myself. What is it that you wish to analyze?
How to prepare them? Because I've just been slapping stuff on stuff and they don't like it like that. I just need to work out how to prepare it slightly better.
You kind of hear like a mechanical blinking noise. Stacking stuff on stuff sounds messy. I will agree.
It can be. Some of it is very slimy.
Let me see what I
Yeah.
can find. There should be at least some sort of, lab procedural manual I could find for you.
Yeah, that's that something like that. Cheers, Jack. And I'll just go back to reading the book I was reading.
So I'll go over to the book stacks and I'll where are the ones you can talk to? I'll go to the ones you can talk to
The ones on the you're in front of them now.
and go. A customer requires lab manual procedures. Specifically, specimen preparation.
The bookshelves were and kind of riffle through, and you hear like a microwave ding as one kind of pops out a little bit farther down the shelf.
Jack will walk over to it. Do. Pick up the book. Thank you, valued coworker. And will come bring you the book.
Thank you, friend.
Whoa.
That's a lot of people.
I just saw those all spawn at the same time.
So-
That's why I got scared.
Ignore them for a second. I'm literally just populating the map a little bit.
You're good, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, friend. How's your work going on?
You kind of hear like a whirring wheel as he's thinking about it. I enjoy it. Being around books feels natural, even though it's not what I was necessarily built for. Though it has been hard to ensure that I'm working enough, because if I were left to my own devices, pun intended, I could sit here for hours studying and learning new things. But it has taught me a little bit more about how books work. I like books. And I can make books do this. Would you like to see a cool thing I can do with books?
Yeah, it's a distraction. Studying can be boring at times. Need a distraction.
Jack pulls out from their side a book. You recognize it has like this the Prismari colors on it, and Jack tosses it in the air lightly. Let's go, but it doesn't fall down. Instead, the book opens up and just kind of flutters there almost like a bird. I've learned that certain books contain enough of a spark of magical life that I'm able to animate them. I have been able to animate my spellbook so I don't have to hold it.
That's kind of cool. With that, Anna, as a little bit of hijinks, because hijinks are fun.
Hijinks are fun.
Hijinks are fun.
All of a sudden, from this bookcase here. Wait, let me just double check it. Where's me ruler gone? It's the top left, didn't we? Yeah. This bookcase here, you just hear the cry of a raven, as unbeknownst to Jack, Bilbis casts thaumaturgy, just to confuse him and slightly mess with him.
Casting the spells. All right.
Oh, I gotta give
It's a cantrip, but you know.
Yeah, I gotta give a investigation check to that to see if my character knows it's an illusion or not, or if my ass thinks there's a bird stuck in the shelf. Yeah, that is a fail. My character thinks there is a bird in the shelf.
Oh God!
Pardon me a moment. I believe I hear a waylaid creature? Hello? Hello, hello?
Hilarion.
Looking through the book.
Yes.
What are you doing? You see a gaggle of students just
Ew.
all talking at this one table, and they seem very excited. You do notice, I remember this from last time, you do notice Rosie standing amongst the people.
Yeah, I noticed that. I know her. My
I
God.
know that person!
Yeah, I've seen her before. I'm gonna go up to them and ask them what's up, what they're all doing here, what they're talking about, why they're here. Okay.
So, you can tell they're all excited, but they're not talking that loud. Rosie turns to you and goes, "Didn't you hear? They finally got some wizard gizzard machines in the Bozen Tavern. You have to come play with us."
Oh God, remember the
got
last
what?
time she invited us?
What machines?
The wizard gizzard machines. You've never heard of them?
Nope.
1 second.
I have no clue.
You know those boxes with the funnels on top that when you tap them, a little bubble comes up and they sound like gizzards? Or they look like gizzards? Those things. They finally have some over at the tavern.
Well, why?
That explains Zero, didn't it?
If they're so cool, why are you here and not there?
Silly, it doesn't open for another hour.
Oh. I mean, now, like, I'm kind of curious, because, like, I still have no clue what you're talking about. I at least want to see it. So tell me where you're going.
We're going to the Bozen Tavern in about an hour. Are you coming or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yay! Hey, Mika, Rilvia, what are you doing? Really, what are you doing?
Well, I'm putting away the books that all of the students are leaving around because apparently their mothers didn't teach them how to tidy up after themselves. So that's just my life now. If you're all going to the tavern, I'm just going to tag along because, yeah, this has been hours and it's not really getting any better. So I'm just going to tag along to the tavern.
Are you going to talk to anybody, or are you just going to silently put away books with a scorn on your face like every librarian I've ever known?
Yeah, that seems to fit my role. No, I've chatted to some students as I've collected the books that they've left while they're leaving, but somehow they didn't seem to appreciate the way I was making conversation and sort of asking them to tidy up their shit. So I've given up for now. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Making friends.
that librarian.
I am the librarian. Thank you very much.
Actually, you're not the librarian.
Sorry, Jack. I am the
Pushes
second
up glass.
librarian.
You're the librarian's bitch.
That works. Always wanted to be someone's bitch.
Just
Well,
quickly.
Aren't
we
you
kind of
married?
noticed
You are,
Olivia
yeah.
through the
Okay.
crowd.
As the minute runs out on the thaumaturgy, can I take the book that Jack left floating, walk up behind Jack, imitate the Raven Court, and like flap the book behind, like next to him?
Deception check, please.
Little
Oh.
prankster.
Also, you're gonna have to. Good luck trying to grab the book because it follows me. Good luck.
It might-
realize that, but
Aw. Ah, my overlay!
You try.
Uh-oh!
who did we lose?
Mika, I think.
Mika.
Just, but okay, without the book, just walk up behind Jack and kind of go.
Oh.
That's a deception, you said.
Yes.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh no.
Can you,
Uh-oh.
Jack, can you
Yeah.
roll a perception check, please?
I can. 19. And I wouldn't be guidancing myself because it's not a active perception check.
So you hear a random caca from behind you.
I had Jack move over because I figured after the illusionary bird went away, they would come help, put away some of the books, maybe try and be a good coworker and like be like, it's okay. Not everyone is as grateful for the pursuit of knowledge as we are. Stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But in reaction to Jack thinking they're being attacked by a bird,
Wait.
you just see Jack kind of roll into a ball, cast Armor of Agathis.
Oh my
Just, like,
god.
spin, ball, ice. Ah.
Bilbos will kind of take a half step back because he knows what that can do, and just kind of go, Jack, relax. There's no bird. It was me. Sorry, bud. I was lightening the place up a little bit.
In a
Why did friend
library.
Attack me with bird.
Oh
So-
no.
Jack, there was no bird.
Why did friend attack me without bird?
I mean, I can get a bird if you want me to.
I have a bird.
Good point.
Oh yeah, you do.
But-
Jack is gonna pull out the bird from the Imperial space it can reside in and go, that wasn't you, correct? It's gonna shake its head no. Gonna look at the book. You're not a bird. The book is gonna kind of do its best to shake its body no. This was a strange encounter.
I'm teaching you things, Jack, if it helps. Practical jokes.
Query. What is a practical joke? Is
Uh,
that a joke that has practical applications?
It's more of a little trick, like the bird in the bookshelf. That was me. And magic.
You're not that small.
No, I was still sat at the table, Jack. You were looking at me. I cast a spell and made the bird noise come out of the shelf.
Understood. Why?
So adorable.
Because it was funny at the time. Now it's a little bit weird. But again,
I'm so glad this is happening.
Ew.
but again, a learning experience, a practical joke.
I will have to research this phenomenon. Practical joke.
Phenomena.
There's actually a funny opportunity for me to use my other new feature. From my hand, one of my fingers extends out this little magical quill, and you see like the book come to me, turn to a blank page. At the top it says "Human Stuffs to Study," currently blank. He writes, "Practical jokes. puts a little asterisk by practical, arrow, not literally practical. And then closes the book.
And now Jack's evil arc begins.
Oh no.
The quest for the ultimate practical joke.
Yes.
Quick sidetrack. Is Jack based vaguely off of Isaac from the Orville?
You got it! There you go. Yes. Jack was inspired by the last time I was very sick, me binging Orville and going, man, I love Isaac. Isaac would be so much better if he had started with less in, like, awareness of the world.
Mm.
And instead of being like a super genius that had to learn emotion, it's like a baby
Blank
genius, blank slate that had to learn emotion with a really strong template.
Just whatever you do, don't cut my leg off.
Guess you'll have to find out.
Oh God.
Oh. Filler ding bong. Okay. I notice that Bilbus and Jack are seeming to have a conversation that is confusing Jack. And so I, which to be fair happens quite a bit.
It does.
I walk over and I ask him, "Yo, what you talking about?"
I'm teaching Jack practical jokes.
That's so cool, man. I heard they have these like new machines at the tavern. You guys want to come with me?
Yeah, where's
Don't ask me what the machines are.
where's Rilvia?
Relivia.
Thank
That's
you.
her name.
I am still putting away books. They seem to be multiplying. The more students leave, the more books are left behind.
Will we
Pick
be
up
off
the book.
work in time for the new machines?
Considering what
So-
time it is
In time.
now and just go.
So, just to clarify, the books are available 24/7. However, librarians are only available until 6 o'clock.
Yippee!
Oh, we've worked half an hour extra overtime because it's 6:30. Let's get out of here.
When do I start working? Do I happen to be going to work anyway?
Where is your job?
Where do you work?
Sorry, I assumed Anna would just know. I work at the tavern. I'm a host.
Oh!
Night off. Lovely.
Oh, I am so glad you said that, because, yes, you
Uh-oh.
will have to work. But just
Incredible.
You should have kept stum.
May I do a brief RP thing with Relivia before we leave the biblioplex?
How dare you?
As everyone's getting ready to head over to the tavern, Relivia, you're gonna feel like a tap on your arm from the bird,
Okay.
and the bird is sitting on Jack's head as it tends to do. Relivia, I have an inquiry. I
Go on
notice
then, Jack.
you are a very diligent employee and worker here, but the people, they seem to make you a word I don't quite understand between upset, sad, and annoyed. It seems you enjoy your job, but at the same time, something about the people makes you not enjoy your job. Is there something I can do to remedy this? Or is this just the nature of humans working with other humans?
I think it's the nature of some humans working with some humans. I like my job. I love the books. Sometimes people are just too much or a lot, and that's hard sometimes to deal with.
Query resolved. Thank you. And Jack is going to extend out a book to you from the shelves. It is Understanding Introversion and Extroversion.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
That's a good
Of
book.
course.
That's definitely a really good book.
Real book, by the way.
That's really nice, thank you.
Of course. Thank you
And-
for being a hospitable coworker.
Thank you for being a friend.
Aww.
Aww.
At which
Okay.
point, Bilbus walks out from staring at the this thing again, and just goes, "So, pub."
As you guys
Is
discuss
it top on a
this,
pub?
Tavern is a pub. Pub is a tavern.
as you discuss this, you see a mass exodus start to occur as all
my
the
God.
students.
Oh boy!
That never gets
Wow.
old.
They're all so synchronized.
As all the
Forgot we
students,
could do this.
as all the students make their way to the pub, please don't DO. Yeah.
Even.
You click your face and then right click as you move your face around.
When I noticed you were doing that, I specifically moved my camera away from you.
Yeah,
Blame
you
it.
all are headed to the pub. Now this is going to take 1 minute as I set everything up again. Where is the boson?
You're good. I need some water because I don't know what's wrong, but my room is like 3 or 4 degrees hotter than it should be.
Why is
So
it
I'm glad I
still
have-
like this?
I'm glad I have 32 ounces of water next to me for this stream.
There you
That's a lot of water.
How much are ounces in non-freedom units?
32 ounces is about a litre, I think.
I see.
Or maybe more, actually.
I think it's slightly
No, I think that
more.
might check out.
Yeah.
It's right around there, though.
There
It's a
we
lot.
go.
Two
Pub.
of these is all you need in a day, technically. To be like max.
Yeah, so it's
hydration.
like a little bit more than a liter.
Yeah, nearly 2 probably.
By the way, if at some point like I seem to not be talking, it might be because I forgot that I'm on push to talk. So
Yeah,
feel free to
Alex.
remind me.
All good.
And if that's happening with me, I'm probably talking to my chat.
Now I need to everybody throw their tokens in, please.
I
How
don't
do
know
I
how
do
to
that
do
again?
that.
So, go to your journal, click your character, and drag it onto the screen, darling.
I just noticed, is the bartender
Oh,
an
yeah.
Owlin?
Yes.
Neat.
That is actually
Yeah.
a student, Yavanish Stoutclaw.
Ooh.
That name sounds familiar from one of the classes.
Yeah, that's my
one of-
coworker.
Or
Well, that's good, because they work there and you work there.
Yeah, that's typically how coworkers work.
And I can't use his token because that would be weird.
Yeah.
Let me populate the map first. Throwing people everywhere. Imagine there's more people.
Where's the party?
went there
space?
also
I know
one of
where
my
to
clubs, I
seat
think.
myself.
Okay, so let me explain a little bit of what's going on. On the very south part of the map that you see, that is patio seating. It's an outdoor area, fenced off and open to customers and non-customers. The patio doors and front doors leading into the building are closed except when the tavern is open. Up to 35 students can typically be found here during opening hours eating and chatting. Additionally, at least 2 older students employees work this area as servers. And then the next area in is, of course, the main dining room, which is the most crowded area of the tavern, filled with students. At opening hour, the tavern seating is arranged neatly as shown on the map. However, in about 2 minutes, students shift the tables and everything looks like a nightmare. You see in this area various hangouts, tavern games, and other shenanigans happening. Anywhere from 50 to 70 students are normally in this area. That's why I'm not going to populate it fully.
Gee.
Valid. That is so many tokens.
So, in the center, right here, excuse me, is the server station and bar. It stands at the center of the Bozen Tavern, where up to 4 older students employees make drinks for tavern's patrons and pass orders for food to the kitchen. The food on offer at the tavern include Caster's stew, a hearty bowl of venison, gravy, and root veggies, served with mashed taters and thick cut toast. Curdy special is named for Chef Curdy Achikucker and rotates between dishes she calls Garden Surprise, Manager Delight, Macaroni and Sausages, and Rat Ratatouille. The bar surrounding the server's station serves a variety of drinks. This area is often so rowdy that student employee Javanish Stoutclaw remains watchful. From 35 to 45 students are typically found here. And of course, the manager is also in this area. Over on the sides, right here and right here, is overflow seating, where it's the quietest part of the tavern. Mostly you see students who want to get some extra studying done there. Where is E5? Back in the very top corner here is the back exit, which also affords access to the small stalls that serves as privies for the tavern, and each feature a door that leads to the tavern's backlots. These exits are marked staff only, but aren't locked during operating hours. And then central to the north is the kitchen, where you can find Curdy Axechucker. Yeah, and that's the area. I'm going to say that the greeter station is going to be right here. So that's what you would find our Valerian.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Sure.
Why does the guy stood next to the bar look a little bit like Robert Pattinson?
I've been thinking that this entire time.
Do you really want me to tell you his name?
Is it something stupid?
Is it Robert Pattinson?
Quintilius Antiphon Melanitor III.
Robert
What?
Pattinson it is, got it.
One of the posh gits that need putting down a peg or two. Got it.
Hold on. For my chat, that's his token.
Oh god.
Oh, that's so crocky.
He has such a punchable face.
I know, right?
But Jack,
I feel like Valerian would kind of like him for some reason.
for us, he'd have such punchable knees because we're quite short.
Now, what I told you was
Jump and punch.
the overview of the entire room.
Yes.
Tonight, along one side, we're going to say this side over here.
Mm-hmm.
Along one side of the tavern's main dining room, the tables and chairs have been shifted to create a large rectangular open space. On the south side of the space, a single table stands flush against the wall. This table over here is now flush against the wall.
Cool.
On it are a few strange-looking boxes with funnels protruding from them at an angle. 20 feet opposite the table, a small bucket lies on the floor.
Oh.
By the way, I don't know why y'all are in here. Y'all should be like on the patio at this point.
Okay.
You have not gone to the greeter station yet.
Just really, is this game very much like Cornhole?
Maybe a little bit, in the sense that
Is there like a real world equivalent to it?
I guess the closest would be, I don't know, like beer pong, I guess?
Okay, that makes
beer
sense.
pong.
Yeah, all that.
Oh, okay.
Just weird, trippy, magical beer pong.
Works.
Got it.
Says Trip.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah. That's fair. I sometimes forget my name is also a word.
Huh.
What you doing?
Jack is gonna hold the door open.
Aw.
Aww.
Philvis is going to hold the other door open so that Brilvia can walk through.
Guess I will walk through.
Valerian, you see some of your friends walking to the tavern.
Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Well, I smile, friendly, and say, hello, welcome to what was the name of the tavern? Bows something.
Bose
Welcome
and
to the
Tavern.
tavern.
Bose and Tavern.
Welcome to Bell's End Tavern. What are you here for today? What can I do for you? Who are you? I've never seen you before.
Yeah, you can drop the act, Phil. You know who we are. You know what we're here for.
We recognise you in your cute little tavern uniform.
That was a very.
Did you just call me cute?
No, your uniform, technically.
Fair.
Did you just call
well,
them
the-
Phil?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Philbus did do that.
Philarian Phil.
Huh. Phil.
I don't mind it.
Phil.
Well, I can tell you that the machines are over there, and they point to where the game, I guess, is set up.
Cool.
Game activity.
Where does one buy?
It's a game.
And Bilbus is just kind of like, I need a beverage first, and just kind of. Do.
There was so much delay. It is nice to see you as well, though that was a very abnormal greeting. Is that standard greeting?
Why do you think? Why do you think it was abnormal?
Had a lot of words.
Jack's got a
True.
point.
Well, I'm supposed to treat like everyone that comes in here very I make them feel welcome, and I have to like explain stuff to them if they're here for the first time. So I just it's kind of like a thing I have to say every time.
Understood. I apologize for the inquiry. I'm a curious creature.
Don't
Maybe-
apologize. Curiosity is very cool.
Have a good shift. We will be here.
Thank you. I'll see you around.
Bilbus, you said you wanted a drink.
Yes.
Just let you know, water is
Yeah.
free, coffee, cola, or tea is 1 copper. And anything above that will be 4 copper to 1 silver. Depending on what you get.
Hopper.
There are no alcoholic beverages served at this location.
It's a tavern. What tavern does
It's a tavern on a campus.
That's the
It is a student
best
tavern.
place to buy alcohol.
Someone has never been to America.
No, seriously, like most campuses in America that I've been on, they will have some place like this on
Yeah.
campus, but it does not serve alcoholic beverages at all. It will be literally
That's
like your
fine.
normal bar where it's bar food, sports on TVs, like seating areas, and then you're like, "Can I have a Jack Daniels?" And they're like, "We don't serve alcohol." And it's like, "Well, why did I come here?"
See, I personally, as someone who can't drink alcohol, freaking loved them. We had
Because you're not
one-
the only one not drinking, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There was no FOMO of not drinking because
The-
everyone was not drinking.
The only one I liked.
liked.
The only one I liked was at Western Kentucky University because they had the best food. Oh my god, that place was so good. Anyway, those are your options.
I only have a platinum piece. That's going to be annoying.
Yes, it will.
I don't think I have anything.
You should have a platinum.
Yeah, you
we
have
all
a platinum.
got platinum last
Oh
time.
yeah, right at the bottom.
I have some platinum and some
Did you
gold.
not? Did you not have any starting coins from your background?
Probably didn't put them in.
No, I didn't. I have a spare
Oh.
dagger. I probably should
Fucking loser.
So you need
Yeah.
to. So you're going to tell Philarian what you're getting?
I'm sorry, that was really funny. Can I get spare change for a dagger?
What?
It's worth a try.
I just wanted to ensure that genuinely hilarious joke did not go too under the radar.
Where is my background? I don't even remember what my background is.
All right, you'll have to do that on your own time.
Yeah.
It sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah.
I don't have small change. What do you guys want to drink?
I have a coffee, please. Next one will be on me because I don't have small change either.
I have detected a joke. I am unsure if it was of the practical variety.
What was the joke?
I don't drink. I would rust.
Oh no. Do you eat?
That is
Jack?
pretty funny.
Technically, yes. But
Do you
technically,
eat-
no.
Do you
I mean-
eat the same food as humans?
No.
Oh.
Here you go, Jack. Ask if you get a good learning experience for you. You get the drinks in, 2 coffees, and if you ask Valerian for a mug of oil, then that's something you can drink. See if they can do that one for you.
You are aware that I don't need oil either, right?
It's part of the joke, Jack.
Understood.
And it won't make you rust if you pour it down your face.
That is true.
God kind of
Uh,
wants to put their foot down and just say, you can't make everything wrong that you say a joke.
I agree. I support God's foot on Dio's throat.
Wait.
Oh God.
I didn't specifically say anything wrong. I was turning it into a right.
All right. Well, Jack is gonna do what you said. Jack's gonna raise their hand, like raise the two. Here where the only bar I've ever really been to. It was nomenclature for you to like raise 2 fingers when you were ready to order something at the bar. So I'm gonna do that.
So you see an owl person come over. Are you ready to order?
Indeed. I'm ordering on behalf of Bilbus, and these 2 individuals would like a coffee for the one on the farthest right. I'm sorry, could you repeat your beverage for me, please, Bilbus?
It was a coffee for me and a coffee for Rilvia.
Understood. 2 coffees. And do you have anything that would be unharmful to an automaton? If not, that is okay.
Quickly goes to pick. That's not the person. What is it? Oh,
Frantic DM typing. You can just say we don't have anything in. They probably haven't
No.
had one of me before.
well, the thing is that they are they pride themselves on being as inclusive as possible. So if they
Aw.
don't have it, then by the time
They're
you
gonna
would
find
leave, you
something.
would they would find something. So
That's adorable.
yes, so they work hard. They work hard. But what wouldn't be harmful to you?
Anything that's not water-based.
Ooh, we do
If
have.
water-based, it'd be harmful, otherwise it would not be.
Oil or
Okay.
petrol, got it.
Petrol's water-based.
It's funny. Set the place on fire again.
We do have some 5W30.
That would work. Might be a little strong, but it would work.
Okay, your total comes to 9 copper. Ooh.
Can you break change for a gold?
Why, yes, I can.
I will present 1 gold coin for them to break change for.
He hands you. What would that be? 9
9 silver and
silver,
a
1
copper.
copper. Yeah.
Yep.
So he hands you 9 silver and 1 copper and goes back to the serving station. And a couple minutes later, he comes back and sets the drinks in front of you. Here you are. Would you like anything else?
That is all
Uh,
for me.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
All right. Enjoy the Wizard's Gizzards. And he goes back to take up his station in the station. I was just checking something.
Despite the day you and I have had, Bilbus, I will cover this first round, mostly because you forgot to bring small change.
Well, according to my D&D Beyond page, I have 10 gold somehow.
I'm sorry, what is D&D Beyond?
Just thinking out loud, Bilbus. No, I'm Bilbus. God damn it! I'm losing my marble.
You got headed.
Wait, don't you
Jack,
have?
I'm-
You have to have marbles first in order to lose them.
No, I just have dice. So no, Jack. Sorry, Yeah, no, I left it in my room. Sorry, bud. I'll get the next lot when we're back here next time.
Understood.
You hear a cheer come from the corner.
Looks at the corner.
Okay.
Other corner.
That's how that works.
So you see
That corner.
you
Point
see
my hair at the corner I want to look at.
you see one wizard tap the side of this contraption, and a little ball comes up. It looks very similar to a gizzard, and using a beam of magic, they control it and get it to drop straight into the bucket. And another rousing cheer occurs.
Wait, holy crap! It's magical Kaponk.
Magical what?
Did you not play Kaponk as a kid?
Dude, I grew up when the biggest...
That's true.
Yeah. Like,
I
my
forgot
big game was Mousetrap,
generations.
okay?
Do we have any Kaponk enjoyers in the caller chats?
Mm-mm.
Any other Kaponk enjoyers?
Kaponk. I don't know Kaponk. What is Kaponk?
It's probably
Kaponk
called...
was
Never heard of it.
Kaponk was a game we had here that was basically kid-friendly beer pong, but what made it Kaponk was you got points by how many times you made the ping pong ball bounce off of something and then into the cup. So the amount of unique items you could bounce the ball off of and still get it to touch or land in the cup.
Oh, that does
So you're
sound like
trying to do trick
child-friendly beer
shots in a
pong.
way.
It was
And-
very fun.
All I'm thinking of is Kaplunk, which is very different.
All
So,
I'm thinking of is Dude Perfect.
Yes, it's very Dude Perfect. It's very much like a Dude Perfect video. Wouldn't be surprised if it like kind of inspired Dude Perfect stuff because it was just before that. It was like 2008, 9.
Probably then.
The cups were like special Kaponk cups you could get. I don't remember. I got one at some point, probably from like a garage sale. Yes, regular show did have a freaking brand episode of Kaponk. Because there was a regular show Kaponk, so they corporate synergied it. The cup was designed so it like lit up and made noises if you hit it or landed a ball in it, so you can keep track of points.
So
Very fun game, and that's
So-
what it sounds like this is magical Kaponk.
the wizard gizzards themselves are normally used for practicing your like magical beam control. However, they have a very short life to them, so as soon as they start making almost like a clucking noise, the teachers get rid of them, and instead of just throwing them out, they give them to the tavern so that kids can be kids and play with them. And the game they came up with was Wizards Gizzards, which is a competition to see who can land the most bubbles or these little magical orbs into a bucket in a time frame. Normally 1 minute.
Okay.
Interesting.
Sounds like a lot of noise is coming from over there. Do you guys want to go and check it out?
Yeah, it looks like fun. Not enough coffee in me yet. Skadoosh.
Speaking of coffee,
I look over there longingly, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to leave my post.
as you kind of Avanish catches your eye and kind of gives you the nod of approval to leave your post. As long as you're like, in case something happens, you'll need to respond to it, but not like you have to stand there.
Yay.
So you're
Valerian,
I,
come and have a look.
You see Valerian kind of like hop like an excited little kid, but try to hide it.
I'm gonna take my drink and can just kind of rotate to another stool to watch.
So as you come near, you see on the corner here, Melwithern, guy, look over and go,
I thought you were talking about punchable guy.
"Oh no, no." He looks at you and goes, "Y'all need to try this." What?
Is he Gaston?
No one. Never mind. I'm not doing that on stream.
But he does give Gaston vibes.
But anyway,
the voice so well
It's the
for it to be an
chin.
accident.
Billathon here goes, you guys need to try this. This is a lot of fun. In fact, I'm willing to put up a prize who wins.
Oh,
Prizes, fun.
Yeah, go
These
on
are
then.
indeed human behaviors.
God.
How,
Dangerous human behaviors, Jack.
So the rules are
Fine, so I'm told.
simple of this. Lava spear from the wizard gizzard and have the spear land inside the bucket on the floor. Most in 1 minute. Who's in?
I'll go for it.
And
Sure.
Larian's hand is already way up in the air.
and as he kind of looks around, he goes, the prize is this, and holds up a gray small pouch.
A what?
Small
Did you
bread
say
pouch.
pouch?
Yes.
Okay.
So, players,
Hello.
Mhm.
uh, there are 3 things you can do. Okay? You can play the game itself, and do not decide now. I will let you know in a minute. You can play the game itself, which I'll explain. You can encourage a participant, or you can heckle a participant. Now,
Is it
normally,
a current participant, like one of the group on the left, or one of our own?
either or.
Okay.
Now, you can only win the prize if you play the game. Now, the way that the book says to play the game, okay, the actual way to play the game is we roll dice. That's boring.
Ooh.
So instead, we're going to have a miniature scavenger hunt.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh.
So whoever,
Slowly
Ooh.
zooms the map out.
so if you play the game in real life,
Oh god.
you must find the coolest spherical object in your house. You will have 1 minute to do this. So a globe, a ball, anything like that that you think is cool, you have 1 minute to find this object. If you
Okay.
do not want to play the game and you just want to encourage another participant, that participant gets an additional 10 seconds to find the sphere. If you heckle somebody, they lose 10 seconds to find it.
Oh.
And as voted on by the chat that has been the most active this entire time, that participant wins.
The question: does it have to like? What if this sphere is part of like if it's attached to something, for example?
If it is attached, take a picture, because eventually y'all are going to be taking pictures of them anyway, because one person's using the camera.
Yep.
So, who's playing?
I would like to participate.
I would like to participate.
I would also like to participate.
Hopefully you don't pick the same item as me.
Hilarion?
Yes, I am in. I am ready.
Okay. If you do not want to actually bring your object, or you cannot bring your object, then just take a picture of it and post it in the Discord. So I
Do
am
we have to be able to take the picture within the minute?
if I'll put it this way, yes, we'll just say yes. Within a minute, you have to have your item posted in Heavenly Messaging Service on the Discord.
Okay.
So I am setting up a 1 minute timer.
Alrighty.
Are we
Count us
ready?
down though. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your minute starts now. Oh, this is so perfect.
Incredible. Item obtained.
See, this is why I like this. You know, I like doing things outside, especially when two of the players are. Twitch.tv. It's just AAA gaming, right?
Yeah, it's AAA gaming.
Okay.
Someone took it without the it's.
How
That's
Sorry,
all
Anne,
right.
I had my headphones off for a bit. Do you want the picture sent to you on Discord?
Heavenly
Yeah,
messaging service. Yep.
I gotta take a
17
picture of
seconds.
My orb.
17 seconds.
I have the orb. Does the time include taking the picture?
Okay,
You stole my thing, you bitch!
since they seem to be having problems, no. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
It's not sending.
Time up. That's it. That's it.
It didn't
Post.
send.
It is being sent, but I couldn't
Post
find
your
the
item.
cable.
Ow, my kneecap.
Mine is in the process of sending. It should be in there any second. There it is.
Oh, that was fun.
May we explain more about it?
So you have to give me a minute.
Oh, turtle, look at ours.
We're at the same spot.
So I am saving these pictures now. Because I'm going to have to add them to Roll20.
I would just like to point out, Mika stole my object.
It did not. I just
Oh,
got
I was-
to our object first.
We were all listening to you in the background, just laughing.
Yeah, we can all hear. Don't worry.
Did
I
you
gotta
hear
remember.
Geospell scamps?
Yes.
Good.
All right, do you all have? This is the one time. Do you all have my stream popped up?
Yes.
No.
I don't. I can have that shortly.
Okay. If you can pop that up, I'm uploading the files to Roll20 at this point.
I like yours, Trip.
Is this your Twitch stream, Anna, or your YouTube?
Twitch, well, either I guess, because they're both running at the same time.
Okay.
I now have it pulled up.
It
Ready for
is.
some streamception here, chat.
taking
I had
forever.
it popped up, and now I got an Activid for 26 seconds.
Okay.
Me too.
It's saying Anna is taking an
Oh, I got an
Activid, so it's
ad.
not my
Ad.
fault.
Oh,
See?
I timed this perfectly, didn't I?
Wow.
Well done, Anna.
No, I did not mean that. I'm sorry. We'll wait until after the ad break. It's got another 10 seconds.
You're good. You're good.
While I'm doing that, I need to move you guys from bows and balls.
I just read the tags, and instead of asexual, I read sexual, and I got a tiny bit confused.
Also, speaking of stream views, I find it hilarious. My phone and because obviously when I was popping between screens, I could see my one browser. How different the numbers are they're reporting for things.
Huh?
Like what?
Like it's saying I have, like my viewer number is radically different on one versus the other. And it always does that, and I've just learned to ignore my viewer number. I just go off with the people. Hello,
Alright,
I now have your stream up.
Cool. I'm just shrinking these down so we can sort through them. So, the first one that we want to talk about,
Oh, I can just do.
whose is this cute little guy.
Funky little guy.
The cute
Funky
little guy
guy.
over on the left here.
That's mine.
Who dat? Please
That
explain.
is Oswald. Oswald is... There's actually an emotional reason that Oswald exists. I got Oswald the day I came out to my mother.
Aw.
We were shopping at the time I told her. We were running errands. And while we were talking, we found this stress toy in a discount aisle. He was like 95 cents or something like that.
Oh.
And we had just been kind of talking. It was really stressful. I saw the stress toy. I picked him up. And I squeezed him and I went, Mom, you have to squeeze this stress toy. It feels so weird, but it's great. And she picked it up and she squeezed it. She's like, buy it. We're buying the stress toy. It's been decided. It has the squeeze. It's coming home with us. So we got this stress toy. I named him Oswald. He's what's called a fuzzy wubble. It is they have a money-back guarantee unbreakable by your bare hand water balloon inside. So
Oh.
you can squeeze as hard as you possibly can and it will not break. And it will always stay a sphere.
That's
And-
really cool.
Yeah. I named him Oswald after the show I loved as a kid. Oswald the octopus, who had the silly little hat and dog. And whenever I would feel like stressed, especially like he's my stress stoic. So when I feel really stressed, I'll just give him a good squeeze. And then I've got his cute, silly little face staring back at me once he goes back into a sphere, and I feel better.
That
It
is
was
cool.
not hard to. It was not hard to grab Oswald because Oswald lives on my desk.
All right. Now let's move on to the globe. Whose globe is this?
Which one? There are two.
The
Yeah, mine.
the one with the signatures.
That one is mine.
Please explain.
So the story behind that is when Dio and I were planning our wedding, one of the things that we had to plan was, or not have to plan, wanted to plan was some kind of signature book, like a reception book, for all our guests to sort of write a little message in. We didn't want like the standard, just a plain book, because I thought it's going to end up in a drawer somewhere, on a shelf somewhere, and it's just not the same. So I kind of traipsed the internet, found on Etsy these globes that were made of a certain, I mean, it's quite heavy, it's a heavy solid base, but they're made of a material that doesn't sort of easily rub off. So we bought the globe instead of a book, bought a load of markers, and all of our guests, like, obviously as you sort of spin it, you can see more signatures and names and little messages and things like that. So you can see one from a friend of mine called Jade. The one in the middle is from my mum, my dad, and my sister. The one above that is from one of Dave's best men. So it's just a really lovely little keepsake kind of thing that doesn't just sit in a drawer or on a bookshelf that we never look at. It actually sits in our living room window and we see it literally all the time, every day.
That's cool.
That
I like
is-
that idea.
I love that. I'm actually going to make note of that.
And
Yes.
can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Very
Now here's
cool
a very important question.
Yeah.
When I go to England, probably sometime next year or 2026, can I sign it?
You can.
Yes. All right. The next globe. Who's is that?
Yes. The other globe. It is of mine. It's. I can't even remember how long ago I got it, but it was like this planetarium, which is like, you know, like a museum about stars, I guess. They have this like big, like rounded what are they called? Like the thingy you put the movie on in the cinema.
Screen.
Yeah, it has like a big like rounded half round screen, and then they show you like they project like the night sky on it and tell you stuff about it and all of that.
I know what you
Cool
mean.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the gift shop they had this, which if you plug it in, like there's lots of little holes in it that then light up like the stars. Like it basically has all of the stars in it, and then you can put it somewhere and it'll project them onto your room. But I couldn't find the plug, so I couldn't plug it in for the picture. But yeah, and it has like the named star constellations and stuff.
That
Andromeda.
is cool. I do like
Right, I love
stars.
Andromeda.
And finally, we have this one right here.
I just want to say I'm not entirely sure this is an orb.
He's okay. He is an orb. He just got a bit squished.
Okay. I'm not
He's-
the best one to ask. I am the blind one.
He's orb-like. He's orb-like.
See, okay, there's a better photo. He
It's
is
a
now an orb.
Myrna.
Better?
What? I am no. I've already done all this work.
He,
No,
just to show you, he is an orb, but he's just
He
been
is-
a bit squished out of my
so,
desk for. I
He's
don't know
a
how long.
he's a squishmallow, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's
And plus,
very
you can
squishy.
just
Look
show
at
it on your camera.
that.
Um,
I forgot about that. Squish.
But explain. Explain.
He is a pug watermelon. I don't remember when or how we ended up picking him up, but it was one of those that we walked past. It went, That's adorable. And he's lived on my desk ever since.
Oh.
And he's literally under my monitor. And I have a few things on my desk. Like I've got my Bomberman, my Hench Shark, my little Mogus squeaky toy. And Squishy. And he sits on my desk and he's just there, and one of those things that you can look at and go, oh, that's adorable, and it helps make you smile.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put him back now.
So, chat. I don't know a good way how to do this. So
I do.
All right. How do?
There's a chat poll. There's a Twitch chat poll button.
Twitch chat poll. Twitch chat poll.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, yeah, use that.
Yeah. Do you want me, my chat?
So this is going to break my overlay a little bit. But who has the most active chat at this time?
That'll be Trip.
Probably.
Okay. Trip.
I also
Run.
did it at here in my Discord to alert people that we're doing an interactive chat segment, so we might have
Okay.
people coming in.
So we have all four are on the screen at this point. If you'd be willing to do a Twitch poll, we'll run it for, what do you think, 2 minutes?
Yeah,
2 minutes is good.
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll run it for 2 minutes. And the winner will get the winner will get the prize,
The small gray pouch.
a small gray pouch. What do you think? Go ahead.
I was just asking if like where we ourselves are allowed to vote. I assume not. Just wanted to make sure.
I mean, I think you, if you I can't vote because I'm making the poll. It doesn't let me. I don't think it'd be the worst thing in the world if you genuinely think that your orb is the best orb, or what orb you genuinely think is the best orb.
Yeah, so y'all go over to
But I know it can be partial.
go over to twitch.tv/it's AAA gaming.
Do you want me to allow additional voting with channel points? I'm gonna say probably not.
We'll say no. We'll keep this one just one.
Sounds good.
But I have so many.
So do I.
And that's exactly why.
Yes.
Um,
All right. I want before I start, I'm gonna run through what the responses are called. So we have. I forgot to put my own.
Oh no.
Oopsie.
Let me type mine in, and then I'll run through them.
Could have gone for just a stress ball. Helps with stuff.
Okay, here we go. So, which orb wins? We have Trips Oswald the Ball, Meeks Marriage Globe, Turtles Stardome Plugin, Dio's Melon Pug.
Melon Pug.
I like them. While the
has
polls
begun.
and players,
You have
you
2
are
minutes.
allowed to vote as well. And God is allowed to vote as well too.
Guys
So-
allowed to vote.
Players, what do
There's
you
gotta
think
be a good political
about?
joke there.
What do you think about instead of doing like roles, doing things like this?
I wholeheartedly love this. I shared this to you, shared this with you, when you were kind enough to give me a heads up that, hey, there's going to be a thing that involves moving out of your chair. I absolutely love this because it uses the interactive part of this being a Twitch D&D podcast.
Mm.
It takes the interactive portion into account, and that's amazing.
I also think it's quite fun because it's like I thought it was quite fun. I
It's
got
fun.
excited about like thinking about like, oh my god, what could I pick? What am I gonna do? Where can I find anything? Yeah.
It sucked when you made me run up and down the stairs last time.
That was just funny. Because coming from my perspective, I can sit here all day and say, all right, roll for this. Oh, you got 3 in. That's, to me, that's not, it's less more thinking of this as like interactive. It's much more of like what sounds fun and
Yes.
interesting, and what's a new twist. You know.
Which
Yeah, and
is
also
exactly
like we're
that.
still gonna roll a lot. It's not like we're making everything like this, but it's like a cool.
Mm.
It's a cool what are words? It's a cool
Little thing.
change.
It breaks it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, screw my melon pug, I guess.
Alrighty,
Aww.
the results are in.
Woo.
The winner is Meek's Marriage Globe.
Hey!
To be fair, I guess like you both probably kind of have a big part in it since it's.
The vote rundown was 3 votes for Meeks, 1 for Oswald, 1 for Dome, and none for Pug.
Rest in
Sorry,
peace,
pug.
We still love you, friend.
Eh.
Wow.
I think the Pugs the Pug had the downside of being not an orb.
Attack Pug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be one.
If I had voted, I would have voted for the Marriage Orb. The Marriage Orb?
Oh.
The Marriage Globe.
Meeks now has an attack
Which
pug.
is technically also a marriage orb.
Marriage Orb.
So
What do I
It
have
is very
to-
wholesome.
Marriage Orb is such a weird statement now that I've said it.
I'll be honest.
It sounds like something Jack would say.
It does.
So Elwathorn turns to you, Olivia, goes, well done, here you go, and puts, hold on, I gotta find it, a bag of tricks in your hands.
Oh no!
Why? Why? Oh no.
I mean,
Why do I
fitting
not
person
know?
to get it.
Why?
So
I
at
don't know what it is.
it's fun. It's hilarious fun. So as the game ends, the entire bar, tavern, whatever they call it in Winchester, just erupts from the kitchens. Chef Curdy, her braided hair flapping wildly, emerged at a run, shouting and waving her arms. The steam! It's too spicy! It's trying to kill us! Someone help!
What?
I love the... What?
I'm sorry. What?
So most of the people do not hear at all or
Oh.
pay any attention,
I
Nora.
see.
Nora here
I see
runs
them.
for the hills. So she's just like, oh, the hell with this.
Okay, bye.
Why were there 2 there? Anyway, they run for the hills. Most everybody else. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be right. Most everybody else just doesn't hear or pay attention.
Ah.
What you
I
gonna
like to imagine that Jack heard that and went, those words didn't compute.
Does not compute.
They didn't compute for me either, Jack, if it makes you feel any better.
Jack is probably like, ooh, friend got a cool bag. That's what's going through Jack's little gearbox.
Aw.
Felurian would, since I am at work and someone shouted for help, and it is my job to help. So I am gonna walk in the direction of the shout, I guess.
I'm barely hearing what's going on because I'm very distracted by my bag of tricks.
I was kind of hoping, no offense to the people who won, but I was kind of hoping that Dio would have won that bag of tricks.
That's fair. But I think once Meeks learns what it is, Meeks will be able to make great use of a bag of tricks.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. All right, so why don't we roll for some inits?
Also, shout out to Dio for scaring Jack earlier, because Armor of Agathis is still around. Woo! Of its duration time. Thank you for saving me a turn of prep. 18 for initiative.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, the tracker. The twacker. Also, My chat's, I had to share this joke from chat. Now that you're of age, it's time to gaze into the marriage orb.
What else? I thought you meant the cereal about.
Oh, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
I was
good
gonna
roll.
ask. 18.
Cool. Bilbo.
15.
I
Cool.
forgot to roll. Sorry.
Olivia.
What are we rolling for? Sorry, I was looking up a thing.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Do, 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 do.
Initiative.
Do, 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 do.
Initiative.
13.
That's it. Valerian.
20.
20. And the steam. Be solid while I do some calculations in my head. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
So on the DM side, normally all of the characters that you see have a
Mhm.
character sheet attached to them, and a lot of their things that they can do are actually listed at the top, and initiative was buried for once and not at the front.
Weird.
Okay. So, the turn order. Ladies and gentlemen, the first time I am going to attempt to make things look cool. The turn over. First, we have Hilarion. Then we have the Steam. Then we have Jack. Then we have Bilbo. Then we have Olivia.
Why is it slash Jack?
Because I have fat fingers, okay? Let me...
Are we supposed to see something somewhere?
It's on Anna's stream.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make
I
things
see,
look
yeah.
cool. Oh, that's real tiny.
No, yeah, I just thought maybe I'm supposed to see it in roll 20 and it didn't show up or something.
All right. So first up, Hilarion, what you doing?
Let me think for a second.
Can I ask a
Remember thinking,
question while they're thinking
Sure.
about their turn? So
Absolutely.
we're fighting the Steam. Is the Steam 3 separate entities or is it one big entity?
It is 3 separate entities.
And can we see over the wall between us and the kitchen, like that black line? Is it like a sort of
I think
chest
that's
high
the set
wall
of
or is it
stairs.
full on?
Okay,
No,
so
like,
the 3 steps that you see here,
yeah, they're just
those
steps.
yeah,
Oh, that wall.
those are not considered those are considered normal terrain because they are magical steps that kind of adjust to your foot.
Yeah.
As for the solid wall here, that
That
you
one, yeah.
cannot see. That is a solid wall.
Solid
Okay.
full length wall. Got it.
I am assuming, therefore, if I want to cast something, I have to see them first. Correct?
Correct.
In that case, I'd like to move over here.
All right.
And then I would like to frost. I ray or frost. Ray frost. Frost.
All
My
right.
language is broken today. That is it. Yes. It. Why does it roll twice? It's annoying.
The second one's damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No,
Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's
You
because
just-
you've got it set to roll with advantage, so just take the first number.
I don't see any
Well,
rolls.
does 22 hit?
So that does hit.
Haha.
Click where the blue
Yeah.
scroll down.
They take 5 cold damage, and their speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
I'm assuming you were hitting the closest one to you. Okay. Cool. It's their turn. So how mean do I want to be?
all of the mean.
Not that mean.
You should not have said that. You should not have said that.
You know when I'm joking. Not mean. No means.
So there. And then this team, Memphis, is going to attempt to summon more of itself.
Oh no.
What?
So I need to roll. What do I even roll for that?
Fail it. Fail it. Fail it.
Wait, 1 second. What is it trying to roll?
25% would be a 1d4, and then take 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Last GM roll. So you see this thing kind of shake a little bit and vibrate, and nothing happened.
What a shame.
What a steam.
This one here, and
Uh-oh.
will claw attack you.
Uh-oh.
Does a 16 hit?
video.
Valerian, does a 16 hit?
I can use a reaction that increases my AC.
Oh.
Good call.
Okay.
Which I
So-
am gonna do.
So are you going to do it? Like, all right.
Yeah, I use shield, which increases my AC to 19.
All right. So that does not hit. Trip, I'm assuming that summon Mephits 1 per day is an action, right?
It is indeed.
What I thought. Okay. So this one is going to come say hello.
Uh-oh.
And is going to do
Yes,
that.
I agree, Rabbit. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh
Oh.
no. Oh no.
Oh.
In reaction
Oh?
to the method attacking, it must reroll.
It is not attacking.
It is not attacking.
It is not
What?
attacking.
Is it
It
rolling?
is summoning another one of itself.
Oh, gee.
How many?
One of each.
It summons to read it.
No!
I will read it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Method has 25% chance of summoning 1d4 methods of its kind. Appears in unoccupied space within 60 feet of its summoner, acts as an ally, and can't summon other methods. It remains for 1 minute until it or its summoner dies, or its summoner dismisses it as an action. So since it's within
yeah.
60 feet, have some real fun, shall we?
It would have to. It can't put it where it can't see it, so it has to be within its vision.
Oh, it's all this is within its vision.
It has 360 degrees of vision.
You,
Since it took
Okay.
its turn to,
all right,
yeah.
all right. If you
Because
want to
it's gonna
play,
do that.
if you want to play Cone instead of Anywhere, we can do that.
Oh, that's not good.
It's to give us a fighting chance. Because if there's one next to all of us, we get TPK'd. So
No,
Now
you
it's just
don't.
Turtle. Now it's
No, you
just Turtle that gets eaten.
Okay.
we have ways to save Turtle. We don't have ways to save all of us at the same time.
No.
Also, I try to help both the DM and us. So I help the DM. This is us, me helping us.
I like that.
And now
That's why
it
I call
is
the rules attorney.
Jack's turn.
Jack is gonna move. What kind of? I assume this is like difficult terrain moving between the tables.
Since
this area?
there's an opening in that square, I'll say it's free movement.
Neat. I'm gonna come over here. Pause my movement here. Magic missiles this motherfricker.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've used magic missile. It's 1d4 plus 3, right?
I believe so, yeah.
It should
Look-
say it somewhere.
I was gonna say, looking
I
at mine,
have a-
it's 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus... Why did I say 1d3? Yeah, each one is 1d4 plus 1, and then it's 3d4 total. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm aiming all of them at the
Mhm.
same target. How
Alright.
do you roll magic missile? Do you roll for each missile, or do you roll once?
Just
I've DM'd to do it different ways.
just
You
roll
can-
once.
Okay. Ooh, maximum damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Does
Does
he
that-
survive all 15 hits of force damage?
Yes.
Because I can divert. Okay, I was gonna say if he dies before that, I can divert one of them. So all 15 force damage will go into the method.
So you
and
see,
I'm gonna
you see the
get some
method.
cover.
You see the method, like these bolts go into the method and explode, but then the steam just reforms into the shape of the method. Bilbo, your turn. I
was
actually
that-
put Bilbo instead of Bilbus.
Yeah, I
Incredible. Was that? Can I roll an Arcana check on that? Was that supposed to be something I noticed, or is
What?
that just flavor text?
That's flavor text.
Okay. I was like, is this motherfucker force resistant?
No, it's just
Um,
flavor text.
Okay.
Bilbus is gonna run the other side of this counter.
Okay.
Welcome to cover. Oh
Um,
no, you're not in cover. I am.
and I'm going to. I'm behind a counter. It's fine. Copy Philarian and cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
+5 is 15 to hit.
That hits.
And then it is a 1d8. Where are my 8s? Don't fail me, dice. 5.
The 5 damage.
Yeah, on this boy.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, cool. So you see your Ray of Frost go into it, and when the steam reforms, there's not a lot of steam hanging on.
God damn it.
Rilvia.
That's
Relivia.
it.
Huh?
You
Like,
got
go
it
ahead.
right.
You did it. To be fair, she did say it right when she was doing the initiatives. I didn't want to interrupt her though to congratulate her.
Yay. Just as a heads up before Relivia takes her turn, my Discord is stopped again, so it's going to kick me out in the next couple of minutes, but I will be right back.
That's
Okay.
very rude.
Relivia is going to move a little closer because this is a little far. We'll move. We'll move.
Just click and drag your face, darling.
You're on the
you're on
measure
rulers,
tool.
so click
So.
the little
I realise that. I'm trying to switch it off.
click the pointy one, top left.
You're a pointy one.
Thank you.
I
And
am
then-
not
One.
saying words.
I will use my Sacred Flame
Okay, on which
It's-
one?
on the one closest to me, so like bottom right.
Okay.
Yes, that one. Thank you. I
Cool.
couldn't figure out how to do that. The one underneath Valerian. Roll a d20, remind me.
Yep. Roll a
No.
d20 to see if it hits.
No, Sacred
then-
Flame is a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah,
So
you would roll
Thank you,
a
dear.
d20 plus dex bonus.
No, you would roll d20 plus dex bonus.
Oh, I would. I would roll
You
d20.
would.
spells. And then the number in the middle, 12.
So
What's
what
that
do I-
mean, 12?
Yeah.
What?
You tell Anna 12 is the what she has to be.
Oh, okay.
And she's gone.
Oh.
You have to be at 12.
This is a bad time to say I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
So
Right, sorry about that.
what
At
was
least
the
it's a
attack you were
cantrip,
using?
Pardon?
What attack were you using?
Sacred Flame.
Okay. So I'm trying to flavor text this. So you see your magic just barrel into this thing and just engulf it. And then when the flames lift, nothing happened because somehow it rolled in nat 20.
Oh,
Rude.
so rude.
Very
I-
rude.
Hi, Larian, you're in a bit of bother, aren't you?
Bother.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we
quite-
helped
quite-
you as well as we could have. or
Quite
should have.
surrounded. Well, you tried, I guess.
We did, but try is not working.
Hmm. Well, can I even try to get like out of this circle first, or is that like?
I mean, you can. I'm not going to say you can't, but that is 6 attacks of opportunity.
They could just take the disengage. There's the disengage action. You could just take the disengage action. Yep. It uses up your action, but you would take none of those hits. I would highly recommend a disengage action at this opportunity, so you don't
Seems
die.
like the only thing.
Can I then still use my bonus action for something else?
Indeed, it just uses your normal action.
Okay. Well, I would like to disengage and then walk away for a little bit. How far can I go?
Your normal.
Where is my ruler?
By the way, another thing you can do is if you go to click and drag your portrait and then right click, it automatically pulls up the ruler. You can see your movement.
Oh yeah, true. That's
Is that?
Oh. I'm just gonna go over here.
Okay.
What was it I wanted to do? I believe I wanted to inspire someone bardically.
Do a little bard thing.
I guess I'm gonna choose Bilbus since we're right next to each other.
Sup?
Hi. I wink at you, and you feel inspired.
Fair.
All right.
And yeah, that's all
Anything
I can do
else?
for now.
Okay. So, they saw you move.
No way.
Yeah, they definitely saw you move.
Those are some very angry clouds.
Definitely.
Angry cloud.
I didn't imagine fighting Steam would be something I'd do.
I fight Steam every time I try and stream indie games.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
You have a friend.
You have many friends.
Yeah,
You have
I don't
many
think they want to be your friends.
I didn't need that
can
many
be your
friends.
friend now.
Somebody else
So-
was a friend.
We're going to start with a steam breath from this one right here. I want to double check something because I believe that is cone, right?
I believe that is a cone.
Cone of scalding. I am going to aim for both of you.
Well, that's rude.
Well, of course it is. And bit. So, please roll dexterity, both of you.
And sadly, you get no benefit from cover because it is in your cover.
Dex.
It is your
Where
cover.
Hang on, I need to find a d20. There we go.
That is
16 plus 5 is 21 for me.
I got a 13.
that does
Oops,
betray
I did
me
that
if
wrong.
can roll.
Good try.
So both of you take 3 damage
Ouch.
as you see scalding hot steam just come into your cover.
I need to...
This one right here is going to kill there. Mika, you're going to get a bunch of claws to your face. So the one to the north, that definitely doesn't hit. One to the west.
Good.
What is your AC?
13.
Okay, that does not hit. And the one
Wait,
to yourself.
Phew.
Your AC can't be 13.
Why not?
That's what it says on my character sheet.
What is your dexterity score?
14 plus 2.
Yeah. Oh, wow, your dex is really bad. Never mind. Yeah, it could be.
So
Words
Yeah.
you don't want to hear.
Huh?
You did a terrible job helping your wife make a robe.
My face is getting clawed.
Okay, so 14 is the best
Possibly
she
not.
rolled on. She got 3 14s across the board trip.
Oh.
That, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, so
I'm so sorry.
at
So
the
nothing from the
same
north, nothing from
time,
the west.
all at the same time, these claws come from almost every angle, and you are able to like matrix your way through all of them, so none of them actually hit.
Whew.
Whew.
Jackie boy,
Also,
what you doing?
I'm sorry. That sounded rude. I didn't mean to actually be rude. I just
No, it's
I thought
fine.
there was no way, because typically you start with studded leather. No, if you're wearing studded leather, you have 14 AC. If you're wearing basic leather, you have 13 AC.
I'll have to double check.
I don't know what I'm wearing. Maybe it's nothing at all.
What
Nothing
you
at all.
wearing?
Oh God. Naked in a tavern?
The reason I feel bad is because I'm the wizard and I have more AC than that, and that should not be the case.
Jack.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Jack. This is the one who summoned, correct? I'm remembering that correctly?
Correct.
This is the one I've been attacking? Okay.
But
I'm gonna do something that is risky for me, but is helpful for my friends.
What's that?
I'm gonna come over here, hit him with a shocking grasp.
All right.
Jack, no.
Try and grab steam.
It's okay, I don't have to grab it, I'm just putting electricity into the air.
All right.
Oh God.
What roll does need be?
I gotta roll a 1d20 plus 6. How's a 21?
That hits.
He has
Yay.
lost the ability to make reactions and will take 1d8 lightning damage.
So as you reach out and grab this and put electricity into the air, this method pops. Everyone within 5 feet of him makes a dex saving throw, please.
Oh God.
This is, oh no.
And
Okay.
as that
Saving throws
happens,
are the same as the normal ones, right?
what?
Is there a
Okay.
difference between the saving throw and the normal throw?
One's for a save and one's not. It's a dex roll. And as it pops, also the other ones just kind of fizzle out. Because I'm not going to say that them being desummoned is considered a death.
That's fair.
Even though it could, and then Miko would be
Well, no.
taking...
No, it
Many
wouldn't, because
damages.
in order for it to die, it has to hit 0 HP. That is part of the feature.
I got 13 again.
I got 11.
I got 21 again.
I assume since it was
No.
floating above this cover, none of us benefit from the cover. Because it was in it.
Nobody benefits. It's also steam.
Well, I mean, that's not... Cover in D&D is like, if you have an object close enough to you, you can increase your dexterity saving throw by moving to the cover as part of the saving throw. That's why I'm asking.
Oh.
So everybody in that range takes 3 damage.
What kind?
Steam? On.
Well, I'm asking if it's a certain type of
Fire.
damage, I can do a thing.
Fire.
Yay! I can. As a reaction, I have that damage, taking only 1 damage, and now I glow fiery. I absorbed elements.
We take 3, right?
Yep, 3
Three.
fire.
2, 3. Cool.
All right, Bilbus.
Which looks the weaker of the two?
You can't really tell.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a good old ray of frost again on the one closest to me at the top.
Okay,
17.
that hits.
And 5 again.
5. So you see the air kind of crackle, and some of the frost kind of, or some of the steam turns to water vapor and just drips to the ground.
And then I'm gonna do the very manly thing. Running over here.
All right. Relivia.
Oh, dang it.
Or
Is your turn.
I think I'm going to use Sacred Flame again on the one closest to me, sort of southeast to me.
All right. And that is Dex.
D20 again.
Yeah, DC 12. 1 second.
Don't say yes, and then say something different. That's very confusing.
Yeah, DC 12 Dex saving throw.
Okay. So your holy fire comes smiting out of the sky, or out of your fingertips, and you see the mist actually part around the flames and then come back together.
If it helps, it is radiant damage, not fire damage.
Oh, well, flavor text.
I was just saying that in case you were flavoring resistance.
No.
Free.
Flavoring a beaten Dex save.
Well.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. It is Valerian's.
Yes. I have a question which I forgot to ask earlier.
Okay.
But if I have a spell that needs spell components, is there any chance I magically already have them on hand?
Don't you have a...
Do you have
it depends if they cost money or not.
Do you have
I guess...
Do you have a component pouch?
No, because they're a bard.
No.
Or...
So
Bards don't need component pouches unless the components cost money. You use your instrument as your spellcasting focus.
what does it say you need?
Well,
Yeah, what does it say you need?
a pinch of fine salt, rose petals, and a cricket.
What spell is it?
Sleep.
You don't need it. If it doesn't list money, you don't need the material components.
You just sing
That's
it.
your
So I
own
can
song.
just do any
Correct.
spell without the materials?
Correct.
As
Unless
long,
it says,
Oh, that's so much
Offline.
easier.
yeah,
unless it also says like 100
Oh.
gold.
right. If it doesn't list a money
Oh.
amount, you ignore the material components unless you are an arcane trickster or eldritch knight.
Which
Those are
I
the-
am not.
Yeah. It's only a thing for classes that aren't fully casters. You're good.
Right. So.
You can just do sleep.
Yes. I am casting sleep. I choose both of the creatures that are here because they are within 20 feet of me and they have to be hit in ascending order of the current hit points, so Anna has to decide that.
You know, it's
And
based
I
on
roll
yeah.
5d8.
You roll. Anna, have you done 5e sleep before? It's a weird spell.
No, I haven't.
Okay. Basically, Turtle's gonna roll a bunch of
I can
dice.
put the-
Okay.
You then assign that hit point dice based on how much health the method has. So let's see how much they roll.
there.
No, you have to roll the dice.
Yeah, no, I just wanted
Okay.
you to see.
I'm
the
gonna
description.
explain it much easier than that. I've
Good.
got a much easier explanation than that terrible spell provides.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast level 1, please.
There we go. So,
There.
does the lowest health method have more or less than 31 health?
Less.
Then it falls asleep.
Okay. That one's
So, you then take 31 minus the HP the sleeping creature has and do the test again. Does the remaining method have less than or greater than that number of hit points?
no. This is dumb.
It is. I love the spell. I love the attempt at the mechanic, but they describe it the worst way possible.
Yeah.
I have had many experienced D&D players broken by this spell. It is one of the best spells in the game for low levels, but it's also one of the hardest ones to understand.
Okay.
So,
So one of them is now asleep.
So whichever one has less health is asleep, and the other one is not, and that's the spell. It's a great spell, because it now can't do anything for a minute. But
Cool.
unless another creature helps it,
Or,
or it takes
is it-
damage.
I was going to say if we attack
Yeah.
it.
But we also auto
Yeah.
crit when we hit it. If
Yeah.
so, it's real good.
All right. So it is.
I think it's auto crit. I'll double check.
Actually, hang
It
on.
is-
I
alright,
can
alright.
I can do a bonus action.
Okay.
The question is, does anyone need healing, or can I inspire someone else?
I'm doing pretty decent. Ish.
Then I shall inspire a certain automaton standing next to me.
Hey!
Probably wouldn't be very inspired by a wink, I assume.
Probably not. They would appreciate the effort put into the wink.
I moved my eyelids, so much effort.
They appreciate you trying. Wait, also,
Aw.
for future clarification on effects of sleep targets, attacks against them are made at advantage. They disadvantage on all things related to strength and dexterity, and attacks made within 5 feet of them auto crit.
Okay.
Mhm.
At targeting them, that is. Obviously, you can't stand next to a sleeping target and auto crit someone else.
Gotcha.
I used those already. But because it said
Thank you
Yeah,
for the
so,
bardic
I-
inspiration.
you then say
I say words that are very inspiring to you,
For
which I
clarification,
can't think of right now, but you
Giving me-
pretend.
just so you know, giving me bardic inspiration means Dio loses his because he hasn't used his yet.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have more than one inspiration up at a time.
Yeah, which is what I did last.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, it's a use it or lose it. It works the same way like normal inspiration does in D&D, like the actual effect the DM can give you, where you can't have more than one of it and play at a time.
All right.
You can't
So
give the same person 2 inspirations. So yeah.
Oh.
we are moving on to the Steam, who's going to move here because he just
Hello.
loves you guys and just wants to give you all the hugs.
He's probably confused why he's not coming out of me because I'm a machine.
True.
Are you sure though? Because it just says that a creature can only have one bardic inspiration die at a time. It doesn't say different creatures can't have it.
I'm like 90% sure, but I can double.
Okay.
So we are going to. We're going to claws on Jack.
Seems rude, but okay.
Uh-oh.
13. Does that hit or miss?
It does not. It misses.
These things suck. So you see the
I'll let
claws.
you roll again against me if you want to make you feel better.
Oh.
I definitely don't feel better after that one. So you see claws. You see claws come at you, and you are able to avoid it without scratching the paint job. It is Jack's turn.
Oh. Each character can hold up to 1 inspiration at a time.
See?
So nobody
good to
loses
know.
any. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that was the 3.5 thing I was getting it mixed up with.
Probably.
Question mark. Anyways, that's a good thing. I like that.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
It is
Yours.
Jackie
Yours.
Boys.
Oh, nice. See, I was Oh. I'll tell you what my plan was. I was gonna give Meeks an opportunity to finally do the rogue thing by putting myself into melee range so they could sneak attack somebody.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the combat's gonna last that long, so I'm just gonna come over here and get my free auto crit on this thing while I've got the extra dice.
Well,
All right.
that breaks things I was planning on doing.
Since
Right
I've
away.
got an extra d6 of melee damage this turn from absorb elements, I should use it to get that the extra dice.
Do
So,
it. Do it. Do it. Hi.
I-
Hi.
Do it,
3x3.
Do it. Do it.
So it's 2d4 plus 2d6 plus my dex because it auto crits. What is my dex? I keep accidentally closing my character sheet. My
That's
dex
not
is
good.
a +3. 19 damage.
Oh, is that all?
Oh.
That's all.
So this thing, you pummel into it, completely pummel into it, and
Can I
it
flavor it?
flavor it. Go for it.
Jack's gonna kind of waddle over, lift up his boot. You are bad, Steam. Crush.
As you do that, you can go ahead and roll a dex save.
Happily. 15.
So you take. Wow, a whole whopping 1 damage.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 1.
I still have temp HP up. I've not broken my temp HP yet.
God damn it.
Good for you.
Well, no, this is good because I for some reason we don't have like a typical tank. I'm a weird aversion tank for some reason at the moment.
That's
So
true.
I'm fine with this.
That's true.
I've got it's weird that I'm leaning into it. I do still have a bonus act. And I do own a second dagger. So,
Mhm.
I can stab the Mephit. Non-fiery stab the Mephit. Hello, Mephit. You do flanking rules, correct?
Yeah, let's do flanking rules since we have a Roger in the
Roge.
in the party.
A Roge. I will flank this Mephit.
Pourquoi nous hablons français?
How is a 21 to hit twice for some reason?
Yeah, that hits.
For a total of 4 piercing damage.
All right. So you lunge your non-fiery dagger into the steam, and the steam, some of it turns to plasma and melts away, but it doesn't really look that much different.
That's fair.
All right, Bilbus.
I'm just gonna rare frost it again.
All right,
That is a 16.
that hits.
Different dice this time. Do not betray me. Not that I can get.
Betray him. Betray him.
Betray him.
What are we looking
him.
at? Fucking hell. 4.
If you
Alright.
trade him.
So you see some of the steam start to lose its steamish properties and turn into water.
Oh my god. Condensation.
Relivia.
I'm going to move closer,
Yes, move.
about there.
That is
Oh, no.
close.
I feel bad. The way we're arranged, she doesn't actually have advantage because the bar's on the other
Oh.
side of me. You can still sneak attack die because she has an ally close, but that's a little tragic.
You get sneak attack.
You do.
I don't remember how to do it.
You just
Good.
roll,
roll
roll
the
an
hit.
extra d6. So
Roll
roll,
the hit.
roll to hit first, darling.
Yeah.
Roll the hit first, right?
Stab.
Stab it, stab it, stab it.
Stab it, stab it.
Stabby, stabby.
21.
That hits!
Yippee!
And then to your short sword, plus
Yeah.
plus d6.
1d6 plus 2.
So roll 2d6.
And then add 2.
6.
Plus 2.
No, that is the total.
Oh.
2, 2 plus
Oh.
2, 2, 2.
2. 2 to 2.
So you
That is
stab your swords very sneakily because this Mephit is not paying attention. Straight into it, and you hear a hiss as you withdraw your blades.
Very steam-like.
Why is it that whenever I come out with you for beverages, we end up stabbing things?
Valerian.
Welcome to student life.
Oh my god, it's my turn. I would like to use my weapon, which is not a longsword anymore, because I've come to my senses.
Good. Good.
So it is a rapier, and I will try to I guess stab.
You are able to stab.
Oh my god! I shall roll for damage. 6.
So you stab into this little puff of steam, and it hisses violently as it loses over half of its mass.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That's a lot of mass.
It is.
So we don't have a lot of health left.
Okay, so he's going to steam breath.
Smart.
Ew.
But where?
Or
Any-
can I say turn off? Oh.
That's out of it. I think I'll go after Jack and Relivia. So,
Are you hoping one of these times we'll roll that on a dex saving throw?
dex saving throws for both of you, please.
Can do.
Hmm.
And
Okay,
yeah,
D20,
the run tab.
Oh.
and then
13.
no, there's one to the right of that.
Huh? That one?
Yeah.
So 8.
And you're right. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so Trip, you rolled a 13, and Mika, you rolled an 8.
Yeah.
You see this steam just whiff, this really boiling hot steam just come out of this creature. And Jack, you're able to avoid most of it, but you still take 3. Relivia, you look at it and go, "Oh, that's cool," and it engulfs you and does 5 damage.
Oh.
I am no longer icy.
Jack,
Sad.
I would like to.
that's a good choice.
Do something.
I am going to use my last spell slot to hit it with another magic missile.
Okay.
Nice.
Seems like overkill.
No such
It's like it's a guaranteed hit. I don't want to screw around with it. I don't want to have any of us
Yeah.
to get hurt.
That's fair.
We're already hurt.
So that is 12 force damage.
I want to point out
Mhm.
this had 1 HP left.
Wow, I did really
Oh.
overkill that, huh?
Everyone
like the
with
first missile already kills it, and the others just hit the ground.
The other two just dissipate if they don't have a target. So it just went pew.
They're just
You.
still going somewhere in the world.
everyone
Yeah.
within
No.
everyone within 5 feet. Dex saving throw, please.
Yeah.
As it pops.
Like
Am I in
balloons.
5 feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
there we go. I finally failed a dex saving throw.
Woo! Yes.
I'm not
24.
proficient in them either.
20.
So it
Well done, darling.
pops.
Me.
It pops, and the
Oof.
steam the magic that was holding the steam just lets go, and it engulfs completely Jack, who takes 4 damage, and
Ow.
Valerian and Relivia take 2 damage.
Oh.
Mhm.
As Jack just stands there and gets like drenched in hot water, Jack just looks at you and goes, "At least
Rust.
it was me. You have skin to burn."
Aw.
Rusty.
Yeah.
I am much easier to
I
clean.
thought it's
Flesh burns very crunchily.
Very crunchy.
yummy. Bacon.
I have some oil if you're going rusty, Jack.
I will keep that in mind, and I'm going to use my my casting of healing word to give myself 1d4 plus 4.
Right.
So that is the end of combat.
As Bilbis kind of wanders back over, a little pink around the edges like a little lobster.
I think we all are.
Bilbus, I have a quandary.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
Tactical. I was being tactical.
Jack, just so that you know, being tactical is human speak for he hid behind the bar.
Understand.
I did help. I promise.
You did.
So, as you guys pop the last one, Chef Curdy comes over and is like, I thank you so much for doing that. I don't know what happened. You know, I didn't think I was experimenting that bad.
But you were experimenting?
Not really. I was making my Curdy's surprise. Like, I've made this 100 times before.
Was
But
the
surprise this
bloodshed?
time it was methods.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. It had been something in my equipment. I swear it had to be.
Out of curiosity.
Uh-huh.
Can we like investigate?
Yeah. that works.
Investigate to your heart's content.
Well, specifically, I want to. Investigate the
Equipment.
equestrian.
Investigate the kitchens.
Well, go investigate the kitchen.
Yeah, I want to investigate the equipment she used.
All right, go into
I
the
would actually
kitchen.
like to investigate where the Mephits died to see if they have the same, if they leave behind the same traces as the previous two things we've encountered.
Go for it. I need some rolls, people. Rolls.
I didn't want to roll while they were still describing what they wanted to roll.
I don't know if it automatically adds my.
20 for me. Yeah, it adds your Oh no, it doesn't. You don't have any bonuses to investigation. It looks like.
No, but I have Jack of all trades, which gives me a +1 to ability checks.
It appears you do not.
And I
Have that
don't know
set
if
up
that's
on
already
your...
in there.
No. Look, if you ever want to know, if you hover over the big number, it'll tell you how it got the math. So it looks like you have not formatted. Jack
Oh, but
of all
my
trades.
intelligence is -1, so
Oh,
it
then yeah.
would have been one less.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so it's
got a
automatically in there. That's good.
20 to investigate the storeroom.
I got a 20 to investigate the corpses.
All right, let's start with the corpses. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary from the corpses. Well, piles of water at this point. It's just normal puddle of water. And Bilbus is specifically doing the storeroom.
If it helps, it was a natural 20.
Yeah, that helps. You don't see jack shit in there. You don't sense anything. It's a normal storeroom.
I'd think automatons
I was
don't
kind of
shit.
looking for anything suspicious.
Anything you
like,
don't.
that would. Yeah, okay.
You don't
wasted
see anything
a natural 20
suspicious.
on that bullshit.
You wasted a natural 20 by not thinking through what you were doing. That's okay. We've all been there.
Just kick a barrel of
But
water.
at least you didn't see Jack shit.
Oh my god. It took me a second.
Sorry.
You just see him squat and a bolt leaves a bolt behind and then carries on.
Olivia, what are you doing?
I don't really know.
Okay.
Oh.
I kind of lost track.
We
Do you want to investigate a thing, or just get a drink, or fall asleep for an hour or two?
I can cast sleep on you.
I recommend that.
I'd be very tempted to say yes because I still have my damage, but
Wait, no, she's an elf, isn't she? Are you an elf?
who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm a tiefling.
Oh,
Looks
those are
tiefling-y, yeah.
horns. I understand. I had never actually zoomed in all the way.
Did you think they were my ears?
I did.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you just had I thought you were like a drow.
Oh. No, I
Tiefling makes a lot more sense.
What?
I was like, that's a very big drow. But I was cool with it.
Okay. So, Hilarion, what are you doing? I saw you in the kitchen, and then you left the
Yes.
kitchen.
Yes.
Well, they rolled an 8 in the kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you didn't see anything out of the ordinary. You did see a bunch of cauldrons up on the tables. Some were still boiling, some weren't.
Yeah.
Here, I'll try and spur this along if you want. Philarian, I was unable
Yeah.
to find any of the goopiness we found on the previous corpses. Did you have any luck in the kitchen?
Nah, I didn't see anything.
There's nothing
What's
in the
going on
storeroom
with
either.
this voice?
Could I receive permission to look in there as well? I have a spell that might benefit the situation.
Sure.
By all
Sure.
means.
I don't mind.
I'm gonna kind of waddle over the door and knock.
I'm just gonna go like follow Jack as if I
Oh, it's
learning
open.
from what Jack is doing.
It's
Yeah.
open.
Kind of push the door open. Hello. Might I gain entry?
It's not locked. Yes, I guess.
Thank you. You said you were trying to make your normal surprise,
Yes.
but things went wrong.
Yeah, yes, that is the timeline of events.
Would it be permissible for me to look around and take a look?
I mean, your one friend came in here to my storeroom and kicked something and left, so sure.
Elvis
promise-
looks over his shoulder and starts whistling.
I promise not to kick anything that does not need to be kicked. And I'm going to quicken ritual detect magic.
What does that do?
I'm now under the effect of detect magic. I can see all magic within a radius of me and know its type.
So you see, nothing, like, there's magic around, but most of it is just your garden, a spoon stirring itself magic. But out of one of the cauldrons, you see some other magic that is unfamiliar.
Interesting. I'll come over to the cauldron and attempt to investigate the abnormal magical signature.
Roll them dice!
Arcana?
Investigate.
Cool.
Or, I'm sorry, wisdom. Perception.
Wisdom. Perception.
Perception.
Okay. In that case, before I do it, I will pull out my little wisdom helpery friend. The bird.
Alright.
Oh, that's in a kitchen. Is that sanitary?
If it helps, it is an entirely artificial bird. It is made of magic.
Fair.
Bird will wave.
Where'd Dio go?
I wave back.
And I can guidance, which is a D4, which I'm just gonna IRL roll so I don't spam the chat with D4s. For a total of 22.
So, you notice in this cauldron, the same oily black substance on the cauldrons that you saw belched out by the frogs in the Fireholt Cafe race. And on the trunk during orientation.
It appears I have found the ingredient of the unintended surprise, and it holds to my theorem. We should probably get this out of here. Do you have waste disposal?
Is
What
there
is
any way we
that?
can like test it for something?
This has been found.
Like send it to a lab?
Ah! I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Turtle.
Oh, am I putting something down?
One of our party members works in a lab.
Oh.
If you
I figured that was what you were putting down.
Oh.
It wasn't
Oh
intentionally,
my
but
god.
that's definitely a good thought.
When he gets back, we're doing something. Where'd he go?
Yeah. I don't know. Where did
I
he
didn't
go?
even realize we know where he works.
He was complaining about it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nika?
With her help, I'm gonna extract the black ooze from the cauldron so it doesn't infect any of the food.
The lab boy has returned.
Do you have anything to store it in?
That is a good question. Let me check my inventory. I could empty like an ink bottle or something, but let me see if I've got anything.
But it
I have
okay.
a water skin.
Is
I
an
have one
iron
as
pot
well, I was just
helpful?
about to say that.
Is it what helpful, sorry?
Iron pot?
Yes. Very helpful.
So
And I guess.
Theo, can
What's better than
you
what I've got?
roll? So okay, you work in a laboratory.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to say that you need to roll a knowledge check.
Oh god.
Hold on, I'm opening up
wait.
your sheet. I can look at this.
I don't think I've put some things on that. So, with the extracurriculars, do we get proficiency with the things that we're
No.
doing? Okay.
No.
You don't get proficiencies. You get for the downtime you spend working there at the DM's discretion. She gives you a number of D4s
Okay.
you can use towards those related checks.
So, I'm going to say, give me an intelligence roll. And this is for
Yeah.
the knowledge. Okay? This is for the
Mhm.
knowledge to know proper techniques to handle specimens in the field.
This is really funny. I'm not gonna. I can give you guidance. I am choosing not to give you the help action for story reasons. 'Cause
Yeah,
Is an
this
intelligence check the same as a
It would be
wisdom
difficult to
check?
help someone think.
so
Uh,
Mika, no, intelligence and wisdoms are two different stats.
Okay, because I
So-
can't see intelligence on my list. That's why I wasn't sure. Oh, I can see it now. It's at the top.
so
yeah,
what do I
it's a
get from
stat,
guidance,
not a
Jack?
skill.
2.
Girl,
You get a
yeah.
+2.
Oh, good. Oh, that's not so bad. Dirty 20.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's just a dirty 20. Okay,
I mean, I get a +1 to intelligence. I'm
so
not smart.
here's what I'm going to say. Bilbus, you know from working in the laboratory that there are specific procedures that must be followed in order to collect a sample for the laboratory. That includes a sterilized container to keep the thing in. If it's not sterilized, then the chances
Contaminate.
of the contamination can ruin the sample.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So we have to
Now-
clean the pot. What was in the pot last?
Surprise!
My iron pot?
Valerian's
I'm not
iron
sure.
pot. Okay, we need to clean the iron pot if we want to get the best answer for like what this thing is, considering we've seen it so many times. Valerian, clean the iron pot.
Get your bitch ass in the kitchen and clean my dishes.
Do it.
Philarian doesn't. Well, I assume we probably have water or something somewhere. So
Yeah, you're in a
that's
kitchen.
a good start, right?
You're in a kitchen, so
Yeah.
you will have the. So we're just going to say you take a couple minutes, scrub it as best as you can, and it's it's now
Yeah.
clean.
I could also try sanitizing it with fire if that helps.
Ah. If someone had prestidigitation, that would have been incredible.
Very true.
Oh dang! I thought about it, but I didn't.
And
Okay,
I'm not the level of wizard where I can just swap a cantrip over. So
Bilbus. This is all on you, lab boy.
Yay.
I want you to roll a dexterity check to
Okay.
make sure that you can get the sample from the cauldron into the pot without contaminating it.
You do also still have an inspiration die, I think.
Oh, is that a +6?
1d6.
A d6.
I will provide
If you
assistance.
decide to roll it after you roll
that was-
your actual check.
No, I'll roll them both together, and that was cocked in the corner.
I will provide the assistance of guidance and a mage hand.
Cool. So +2, so that's
+1 from guidance.
+1. I thought it was +2 from guidance.
It changes.
Okay. 15 plus Jack, 16 plus Mage Hand.
Mage hand is basically there to make sure you don't screw it up too badly.
So, we're going to say that you are able to transfer the oily substance into the sterilized container, but you're not 100% sure. You're about 75% sure it is not contaminated.
Okay.
Are you gonna voice that to the party, Dio?
So I'm pretty sure we got it in properly, like 75% that it's not contaminated. So it's rating. I can't even spell.
That is understandable. It would be very hard to get a truly clean specimen in this instance. But at the very least, having some idea of what's going on would be beneficial.
And once we've got that, I turn to what did the axe lady? What was her name again?
Axe lady?
You said her name was Axe something, Axe thrower or something.
Oh, hold up. It's Curdy
Sorry.
Axe Chucker.
Axe chucker, that's the one. Curdy,
Or
just
chef, or chef to you.
Chef, sorry, not used to kitchens, yada yada yada. Where did you get the stuff that you put in here? And has anyone else been near this?
She kind of peers over into the pot and kind of looks at it and goes, I have no idea what that is. It almost looks like one of the many unguents on campus got corrupted. That's what it looks like.
One of the what, sorry?
Unguents.
Because
That's what it said.
in our short time here, we have seen this 3 times in different places, and it's caused a lot of problems.
An unguent, unguent is a soft, greasy, or viscous substance used as ointment or for lubrication.
Interesting. Okay. And you said there was no discernible school of magic that could be found?
What?
Part of
Oh,
magic.
yeah. No. In fact, the magic you did see was receding very, very quickly, and now it's just an oily substance.
Oh, so it's not giving off any magical signature anymore.
Correct. I'm sorry. That was
Okay,
my
I
fault.
will definitely mention that.
What about the stuff in the pot that we've got? Is that the same?
I mean, you pulled it from the pot, so it would be
No,
the
but-
same.
Okay.
Yeah,
It appears that the magic has left the fluid, which means whatever is causing these spontaneous incidents has volition is the wrong word, but it's not not natural is my inclination,
Okay.
because it would make sense if it were natural that the magic would persist while the contamination is present. The contamination is still present, but the magic is left, which indicates to me that perhaps this is someone's doing.
He was into
Okay.
magic some would call unnatural.
So we take this back, we have a look at it, and we speak to someone and go,
Who might be doing this kind of thing? Yes.
shenanigans.
Yeah,
are
and
afoot."
why?
The why is also very interesting, as hither to now they've been disconnected events that have done nothing but just cause disorder. That might be enough.
It's also
Disorder enough might be a motivation.
it's a weird coincidence that these things always happen when we're around.
That is also strange. 3 incidents is enough to form a pattern, mathematically speaking.
Hmm.
So I want to point 2 things out. Number 1, we're playing by the other magical school rules. And number 2, what was that? Oh. And number 2, you don't know about any other incidents on campus. There could have been more. There
Yeah,
could have been
fair.
just these 3.
Yeah. These
Mhm.
that's why Jack said like 3's enough for a pattern, but like
Yeah.
Jack doesn't think we're the problem.
It's all our fault.
Jack's been leaking oil this entire time.
It's all Jack.
Sorry guys, when I poop it just creates monsters. What can I do?
Ew. So
And I licked the substance before.
Yeah,
You
that
did,
was
you
such a
did.
bad idea.
Yeah, that was a weird idea.
I have -1 intelligence.
That's like -3 intelligence behavior. -1 intelligence is average.
So, are we heading back to? Are y'all going to bed for the evening?
There is
you
actually
doing?
one more thing that Jack wants to do.
Okay.
After Jack's gonna kind of like walk over to the lady and go, I am not good at what humans say, haggle, but my friends did help you quite a bit, and we won't tell anyone about that we found the creepy goo stuff in your kitchen. If you, what is the word? Be cool to us too? I enjoy being here.
Yeah, you want to give me an intimidation check on that, please?
Sure.
Just the most like passive aggressive intimidation.
I'm technically, I don't have a 0. I'm gonna roll the guidance anyway. 6 total. He wasn't trying to be intimidating. That was definitely not what this was.
It's a shakedown, is what it is. It's blackmail. I will not tell you now. Trip, here's what you're saying. I will not tell anyone else about what we found if you give us money. What does that sound like? What were you asking for?
Money?
I think you were asking just to be allowed back in, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, don't hold it
she
against
wasn't-
us if you. We
It's
don't hold
No.
it
for
against
making a
you.
mess of your bar.
I would never do that. You saved this place. Why would I kick you out? I'm sorry. I completely misunderstood you, Trip. I'm sorry.
You're good.
And-
Well, that's part of the problem of doing Jack speak, where I'm like specifically being emotionless. It can make things hard to convey sometimes. No, Jack was like, "Hey, sorry, I caused explosions in your bar. Don't kick us out."
I mean, to be fair, we
Yeah.
didn't set this one on fire like we did the last one.
That's true. That's true.
That you set on fire.
Shut up.
Jack
There's-
caused 6 explosions. No, 9 explosions in the span of a minute in this bar, and you all had a good time here. So Jack is like, I got a sweet tooth. Sweet tooth? No,
Sweet
talk.
tooth.
Sweet talk. So we're allowed back in here because I
No,
caused some problems while trying to do good things.
You're fine, honey.
To be fair, I work here, so it would be a bit dumb if I weren't allowed back in.
You're
sacked.
You're thinking of my friend Gordon Ramsay. No, I'm not going to kick you out for the explosions.
I was getting Gordon Ramsay vibes from her, genuinely. So that wasn't it. I was like,
You know,
I gotta argue this nicely.
I started it, but I
It's
really
really
don't want to.
funny.
I thought about it, but then I didn't really want to break out the "you donkey."
Yeah, because I got it at the beginning. She seemed like really hostile at first, and then chilled. I'm like, does she have like a wild rage hidden inside?
You don't know. She works around cauldrons all day.
Right. She was giving me like barbarian vibes. But yeah,
All right.
that was not an attempted shakedown. That was a please let us continue to come to your tavern, even though I caused lots
Yeah,
of
no.
explosions.
They don't
this
do that.
point, Bilbis kind of takes Jack by the shoulders and just like gently walks him out of the kitchen.
Jack has experienced anxiety.
Okay. So, what you doing? Are you heading back? Or are
Um,
you?
I think I kind of want to go to. Is it too late to go to the science lab and run some tests?
Yes.
Okay, sleep and test in the morning.
I was wondering if I should ever go back to work because I kind of just left to go to the tavern.
No.
There's
So
probably a lot of books piling up.
the library closes. Well, it doesn't close. It's open 24/7, but at the same time, librarians and their helpers leave work around 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Gotcha.
Night
Yeah,
off,
I'm
got it.
You don't have to work night shift. Jack would
Yay.
work night shift. Sleep is weird for autonoms.
Okay, so my friends, the next day you wake up and realize, Jack, can you move over towards the group, please?
Yeah, sorry. It's probably from my having to place down my thing earlier. There it is. Hi.
So y'all wake up and you realize that your next exam is the next day.
Oh, bloody hell.
So do we get a nice long rest? So
You get a long rest,
yay, long rest.
but
Did we not get a chance to study?
you have to make a choice, my
Okay.
friends. Your choices are: you can go ahead and test the fluid, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can test it, you can run a markup on it. However, you will not be able to study at all. Or you can study and put off testing until for 48 hours so that you can study and you can take your exams the day after that.
Can we RP it talking amongst ourselves?
Absolutely.
Let's grab a table.
Erp around.
Are we making a choice individually or as a group?
That can be up to us.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys erp away. I shall move you.
So, we have the upcoming exam.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
You've been reminded. I'm sorry. However, we also have the specimen. We do not have time to do both. Logic would
mean-
dictate one course of action. However, I'm not sure if this is a time for logic. So I thought I would ask for your guidance in non-logic, I suppose?
No, thanks.
Anna,
I mean-
would there be some sort of roll I could make to know if the specimen would like stay valid for like the next day, so we could do the test today and then check it the day after?
So, I'm going to say that to know what the base is, like, no. And the thing is because you've never seen it before in your lab.
Okay.
So therefore you wouldn't have the knowledge of how fast this thing degrades or if it's able to stay stable for 48 hours. However, I will say, Jack, since you saw the magic fade from it, you know that you've already lost information on this specimen.
Right. I was going to share that with the group here about that.
Yeah.
My logic would dictate that I believe our tests will be primarily inconclusive, as we will be able to test it from a purely biological standpoint, but given the abundance and indistinguishability of the magic I detected, I believe the magic is more the problem than the biological components. I intend to study, as good grades ensures my continued existence here. However, you have lives outside of this place. I do not. So, I would leave it up to you each individually if you think you should take some time to devote it to the liquid or the studying. I don't
So
need sleep, which does benefit me a little bit, so I might be able to give a small hand, but I believe I will not be able to devote my entire energy banks to the analysis of the specimen.
But you said that the magic's gone from it already, so it's just biological. So it's just
Unidentified substance.
unidentified goo.
It is an unidentified biological material.
You're an unidentified material.
And
Actually, I am well identified. I am made of various metals.
Books.
I like the
Swimming in
idea
the
that
Jack.
Jack just like actually hears my takes.
I'm totally fine to. I will continue to RP off most of them, if provided you are fine with that, because it is made for some.
Oh,
of
I
the
don't mind it.
funniest- It is made for some of the funniest lines in the series so far.
Your mother.
If I were more of a biological inclination, I might be more compelled to investigate, but it's just so entirely outside of my understanding. And I have provided the understanding I do have. I'm unsure that I would have any benefit compared to any other researcher. I'm
And-
also not a researcher. I am a researcher. I'm not a lab technician.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the amount we've run into this, we'll find some soon anyway, and hopefully we can get it to the lab quicker while it's still got its magic in it.
I hate the way you presented that information, but it is valid. The likelihood of us encountering it again, unfortunately, has skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Though it makes me sad to think that we might be put in danger again by this weird biological anomaly.
Like, hear me out. You guys know that, like, I don't like studying.
That is a noted phenomenon.
Yes.
Oh, someone drank.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, why are we shrinking?
Jack and I don't have the height to lose.
There, now you're all sitting at the table, not on the table.
That is actually greatly appreciated. It looks so weird on my zoomed in screen.
So, Valerian, what you're saying is we can study and you're going to go investigate the goop.
Like, I wouldn't mind, but also I don't know if am I allowed in the lab? Like, cause like you're the one that works there, not me.
You would. So, the reason Bilbus would be able to work on the specimen himself is because he has access. You would have to give it to a teacher or another assistant and then wait for them to do the testing.
Oh.
Have any of you grown partial to any of the teachers in charge of your extracurriculars or your classes?
I don't know if I know any
No.
teachers.
Not particularly. They don't really like me for some reason.
But you keep
Oh.
setting the tables on fire.
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
I
Nothing
didn't set any table on fire.
yet.
But like if the like if the teacher works on the sample while they're working on the sample, I can do something else, right?
I guess the question is, if a person is doing this, what prevents that person from being a teacher?
Good point.
Until we have
And
more
even if they don't give us the real information, we're gonna as we've established, as if I would use the word establish. We're gonna see
Mika.
some of this stuff anyway.
Mika,
Again.
check your DMs.
Oh.
I mean, I think I need to study for this because I don't even know what the next test is, so I'm a bit behind the curve at the
Actually-
minute.
A good question. What is it about? Like, what's our subject?
Your subject is in magical physiologies about owlbears.
Mhm.
Oh, oh crap. That's something Jack would canonically know about, so you'd be more tempted not to study. God damn it!
I would know nothing about them, but that doesn't stop me from not studying.
I would
That
know
region-
nothing about.
For
No, man.
DM reference, why Jack might know. 1, region. You know what region Jack is from. 2, occupation. You know what Jack's occupation was.
Yep.
There's a high likelihood he has worked with owlbear pelts and stuff before.
Pelts, but not the
Oh.
actual
Oh,
owlbears.
did we have the same occupation though?
No.
Oh.
You have will and freedom. Jack was like an assembly bot.
Would there be an option of us going to the lab, investigating the substance, while Jack teaches us everything he knows about owlbears?
Wait, that's actually... Wait.
Yeah.
That is not a bad idea. Perhaps...
Yeah, because like
You investigate.
you're very smart. I'm cheating off
study.
you. That's very successful last time, so I trust you.
So,
Uh,
Weary? What?
Bilbis just kind of kicks Philarian under the table and kind of goes, "You weren't meant to say that out loud."
Oh, you're really smart. I trust you.
I am programmed to detect when I'm. What's the word you people use?
You people.
Used.
Sweet talked.
No, but like
I'm-
genuinely.
I repeat the query. What?
What about? What? Why? What?
What? Why would you cheat off of me?
Oh.
That doesn't compute.
I thought
Like-
you cheated off of me.
So I
No.
will.
What you said?
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to say this.
Okay.
If you choose to do both, it'll be considered an all-nighter, and you will get one. Oh shit! I just lost my page.
One level of exhaustion.
One level of exhaustion. Yes.
How will that affect us?
You have disadvantage on all skill checks.
Or it's just bad.
Right, so when we get to the
Real bad.
to the test.
So if, all right, so they do the specimen, I study. Would this fit under the cramming then? So it's that's a problem, because exhaustion completely negates the point of studying, because it doesn't matter how well you roll; it's how well you roll twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then with probability, it goes, you're just as likely to just roll well the second time or roll bad the second time.
Does it matter that I only would need 4 hours of trance instead of normal sleep?
That's a good question. Yeah, because Jack also sleeps less. We have 2 less sleepers.
Less sleepers.
How
It
about
would
me
be
and Bilbis go and study and sleep, and you two go to the lab and then sleep as much as you need to, which is a lot less than we need? Would that
But
work?
I'm the one that works in the lab, so I'd be able
Yeah.
to check it. It's just a big problem. here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is that none of the people who can sleep less are Dio.
How dare you not be
Wait,
able to sleep less?
Hold on. I have a button for this. Everybody listen.
Seems very quiet, but yes.
That was very quiet, but yeah.
Oop.
Oh, it broke me, Cup.
Here, I'll say it in character.
I have another
Of-
idea. Let them make a decision till
What? Pause.
What's up? I'd like ideas.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How about, I'm very sorry, Bilbis. How about we let Bilbis go to the lab, work on the sample, we study and sleep, and Bilbis gets to cheat potentially off of one of us? Of course, not you, Jack. That would just be a strangest idea and worst idea ever.
Bilbis does not have access to the lab. Or,
Wait,
I'm
I work
sorry.
in the
Yeah,
lab.
Bilbis.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Some odd reason I thought you were talking about Jack.
Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, that makes sense. No cheating will happen off of you, Jack.
I am conflicted, but you've presented it in such a way that it still appears logical. I believe
Can
I'm
you?
saying
Is there a way to help you cheat? Like
Jack-
if we say if I
Jack,
let
hold-
him cheat
Jack-
off me.
Jack holds up a hand to interrupt you, and just slowly walks away. Understanding that if your plan is going to work and the best possible outcome happens, Jack can't know.
Oh.
You seem
So
like
if we send
we sulk
Bilbis,
over and start reading a book.
if we sent you to the lab, work
Mhm.
on the sample, get the information that you can, record it all so that we can look at it after the exam. The 3 of us will go and study and sleep. More sleep for me, apparently, than the other 2. More studying for them. And then you can do the exam, wing it, cheat it, whatever the options are that God allows you to have.
Now that he's left, 100% cheating off Jack.
Yeah, 100%. Just don't tell them.
God.
With their previous knowledge on owl bears and
Yes.
the limited amount I can study because I need a full night's sleep, and Valerian being on the back foot, having no knowledge of owl bears to begin with.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
like
that's
I'm good
probably
at
a best
cheating,
bet.
so is there a way to cheat to help cheat the cheater?
To help the cheater, help cheat.
To help the cheater cheat?
Yeah.
So-
I don't know. Opening up our books to allow him to
Like,
cheat.
you know, I
would
have
probably
some
help.
experience.
Out of
while you
interest,
guys,
Anna, what
why?
happens to us? Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to say this.
Does the teacher walk behind us and hear about us cheating?
The you are you can help another player cheat. However,
Mhm.
you also have to pass your rolls for sleight of hand. I'm sorry, for deception and sleight of hand. And if
Yeah.
one person fails, you're caught.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what
I
you're
think-
saying is, if Bilbus fails one of his checks, even though I try helping him, we both get caught.
Yeah,
well,
everybody,
All of us.
all of you get caught.
So
Don't
then,
worry,
me
I
trying
got
to
And
help
I
isn't
have
actually
to-
that much.
I have to step away while you guys debate this, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so
Okay. Now I don't know if that's still worth it.
no,
Because
I will.
like the thing is, the
that's
sleight
good.
of hand and deception, I have a 5 in deception and a 4 in sleight of hand, so I'm pretty confident in those. But
That's good. I've got a 4 and a 2 in mine.
I mean, I seem to do quite well last time.
You
Yeah.
did, yeah.
So I think the best thing, yes, I will go and do the research, and then I will cheat and try and copy Jack, and you carry on and do your own thing. You
What
study.
happens if we fail, or if any of us fail a test or an exam?
I don't remember
I
trick.
think then we
You just
can't job
get the
for
bonus?
that.
it's that's detention. There's
Oh.
different penalties if you detention or if you fail. If you fail, you just don't get
Oh.
benefits, and if you amass enough fails, then stuff happens. I think.
Right.
Detention means you can't do extracurriculars for a little bit, I think, and or your job is replaced with tutoring. You have to learn things. Good.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So
other way around.
detention would be
So-
we get caught cheating, and
Yeah.
the other one is just we fail the
Yeah.
test.
I think the tutoring is in. You're right. I think the tutoring is in place of the.
If you're
Sorry, chat made me giggle.
so
One
hold
screws
on,
over-
hold on, hold on, hold
Yeah,
on, hold
I-
on.
Welcome back.
So, if you fail a test, you lose the ability to work at your job or do extracurriculars until you pass that
You
test.
pass.
So we're talking like 3 weeks.
Ouch.
If you're caught cheating, you lose the ability to do extracurriculars and your job for the rest of the year.
Okay, yeah, that was gonna be the
Oh,
question:
boy.
is how big of a difference is it between the two?
That is
So-
a flipping punishment.
For example, all of you should have one 1d4 dice. You
Yes.
can use at your
Mhm.
discretion. Everybody has one. You cannot earn any more through the entire year if you were caught cheating.
You had us write down 2. I will change it to 1.
I'm sorry. Yeah, if you had 2, then it was 2. I don't know. It was 2
Okay.
weeks ago. All right. I don't.
Yeah,
notes.
you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the plan. Deck
Does-
gonna study. I'm gonna do the research, and then we're gonna wing it from there.
Okay.
Are you gonna call Jack to the table? I have a funny bit if you do.
And
After
then
you've done- Continue.
yeah,
Jack,
Yeah.
I think we're all done. Do you want to come back?
talking about stuff that we definitely didn't talk about.
We're
Jack
talking
came
about
back with
TV
a book.
shows now.
Jack came back with a book on owl bears in his hand. He's opened it
Aw.
up to a page with a baby owl bear and goes, "Remember that the thing I described of comfy? I found a picture that describes comfy to me." And they hold up a picture of a baby owl bear.
That's
adorable.
Cute.
That's adorable.
So adorable.
I hope whatever plan you made works successfully. I will do as I do. Best of luck to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go science.
All right.
And I'm
So,
gonna have the other two teach me how to study because I have no clue.
so, Theo, I'm gonna handle you first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you are choosing not to study.
Yeah, it's probably a mistake, but it's fine.
It's very on par and on
Don't feel peer pressured.
I approve being able to own up to making an words a suboptimal decision for the sake of RP.
So
Like, for the sake
for
of you.
Where did I go?
so for this, we're just going to say the lab is up in the top left.
Okay.
Ignore
That's
all
right,
the
yeah.
students sitting up there that were being used as extras. All right. So we're just going to say that this classroom is a lab for brevity's sake.
That works.
All right. So what are you going to do with the specimen? What test are you going to run? First, I will give you 3 tests.
Oh, good.
Now, mind you, a nat 1 in any situation ruins the sample.
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed to help? Are we overhearing or are we not? Okay.
Nope. I am
You
on my own
guys-
with a little bucket of puke.
You guys are studying and not available at the moment. So come on, you work in a lab.
You told me you were going to give me three things
Right.
I could do.
I'm giving
3
you 3
tests, as
tests
in
that you can
yeah.
run.
Not her telling you 3 tests. It's
Oh,
you've got
okay.
3 shots. Don't
I-
miss. Did I sum that up well?
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
I want to put it under a magical microscope.
So are you looking for magical properties in the solution?
Just looking at it, comparing it to samples that I have and seeing how it differs.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Go ahead and roll me a intelligence check.
Why do I work here? I'm bad at intelligence.
You chose to work there.
Yeah, you really did.
That is a 16.
So as you're looking at the at this, you notice that it has many of the same properties of other unguents that are used on campus, but it's almost like an amalgamation of all of them. So like somebody combined all of them together.
Okay.
Let's play the game of do you remember what that word means?
What, amalgamation?
No, the other
That's
one.
not even what I said.
That wasn't said.
Unguents.
Yeah, you said this was an amalgamation of all of the other unguents that I have looked at.
Yeah, I said that, but that wasn't the word we were speaking of.
No.
All right, test number 2.
Wait, what did you say?
It's funnier if we just continue.
Oh no. It has the same properties, but it's an amalgamation of all the others, is what I've written down so far. I would like to put it in a centrifuge and magical centrifuge and spin the fuck out of it.
All right. Are you putting all of it or some of it in said centrifuge?
Just like a little bit of it.
So roll me a dexterity check.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. So the centrifuge spins and spins and spins, and when you pull it out, it's separated into a large portion of oil, which represents approximately 78% of the total, and the rest is water.
Oh, that's interesting.
Final test.
I want to get another little bit.
This is your
And-
final little bit.
Like, heat it up.
Oh, okay.
Gently,
Let's-
slowly heat it.
Let's roll a wisdom check.
I'm not
Oh.
very wise.
That has become clear.
So, that didn't bounce very well, and it stopped. And hey, guess what? That was a nat 1.
Oh,
So
no!
as you start to heat this test tube of it up, all of a sudden it explodes. covering.
Of course it did, because this is Dio.
It covers everything in the lab, including your notes. And your notes are ruined.
Bye-bye notes.
Does that mean I have to erase that?
You have no knowledge of this. You have no knowledge of anything that Dio just went through.
I still wrote what. I still just wrote it down just in
We
case.
can't act on any of the information in character unless Dio out of character remembers it by that time that occurs.
Can I, once my ears have stopped ringing, go in a drawer, find a new piece of paper, and vaguely scribble some of what I remember down?
No.
Are you not going to deal with the explosion and the likely fire you've just caused?
There was no fire. Was there fire?
It was an explosion.
But did she catch on fire?
Nothing caught on fire, but you have a very large cleanup, which is going to make it impossible for you to meet up with anybody before tomorrow morning. Because you will be cleaning up the lab all night.
Okay.
And taking one exhaustion.
Oh,
Can he ask one of us for help for cleaning?
Nope, you guys are not allowed in the lab.
Yep.
How do you exhaustion on roll 20?
That is
Just
a
set
wonderful
it
idea.
to just set to roll a disadvantage and then unclick it when you don't have the exhaustion.
Okay, I'll remember.
Yep.
What is the next thing in after testing? Oh God!
Made go boom.
You know what's really funny?
What?
I literally had just said to chat, he's getting really lucky with these rolls. It's not gonna last, is it?
Destroyed notes.
Also, Anna's nicer than I would have been. I definitely would have made you roll that one with disadvantage because you were trying to slowly heat a 70% oil liquid over a Bunsen burner.
Yeah.
You would have died in real life in several seconds.
I was pretending he had his magical PPE on.
Yeah. Magical PPE.
What's a PPE?
Personal protective equipment.
Yeah.
I just open the window and open the doors just to let some of the smoke and smell out and just kind of sit in the corner.
Chat says not very wise indeed.
So,
yeah.
Theo, you're going to be in the lab all night.
Yep.
Now, let's get to the study buddies.
Study buddies!
Where are the study buddies? There's the study buddies. Hi, study buddies. How are we today?
Hi, study buddies.
My God.
I have no idea how studying works. I am so.
I will remind all of you.
Yeah.
It's looking at your own books rather than someone else's.
So, the way studying
What
works...
am I supposed to... yeah.
The way studying works is there is a DC that you all must beat in a roll. You will not share your rolls with anybody else.
Nope.
Everything is done in private messages, so DMs in Discord. If you pass the DC check, you will receive a picture with all the information that will be on the 2-question test. Actually, we'll make it. It was kind of easy last time, so I'll make it a 4-question test.
Yay!
Okay.
I like these tests.
True, false, and multiple choice questions.
Before they roll, though, am I okay to tell them their guidance results? Since I am here to guide them.
Yes.
Okay. Guidance results. Bard. 2. Rogue. 3.
What does a
Does that mean
guidance
I get
result
to add
mean?
2 to the roll?
Yeah, you get to add a 2 and a 3 respectively to whatever it is you roll.
Okay.
I got 2.
So, chat, I apologize. I still haven't figured out a good way to do this and show chat, so I do apologize about that.
I have an idea. Remind me to remind you at the end.
Please. Okay, so I need Oh, what did I say? So I need a knowledge check, which would be intelligence.
It depends.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's,
What?
it's up to you. It's up to you, 'cause
Intelligence.
this is- Yeah, okay.
Intelligence.
Oh no.
We need an intelligence check. So roll a d20, add your bonuses or subtract your bonuses. DM me your results.
I do have a question before we roll, because it's applicable for Bard.
Okay.
Is this a skill check? Because it depends whether or not they get to use their Jack of all trades.
No, it is
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Oh.
Unless you call
I'm sorry to help
studying
you.
a skill, which
I
sometimes
would
it is.
definitely
Sometimes.
call it a skill. Also because we have Arcana and Nature as skills in history and things like that. But I also respect just having it be in the up to the dice gods.
I'd rather have it up to the dice gods. All right, the rolls are coming in.
Oh, spicy roll.
Oh god. Okay,
roll-
so an intelligence roll,
Yep.
and I get to add 2.
So right now, chat, they're sending me the rolls. The ones who pass are getting the information about owlbears. The ones who fail are not.
Sucks to be you.
So now that the rolls are in, do not discuss at all what your rolls are.
Nope. My chat
Yes.
knows. Chat knows you have not heard it though.
Dietor,
Uh-huh.
you are to roll a... God, why did I do that? I'm an idiot. That's page 51. I need page 47. There it is. What I need from you is I need a deception check, please. DM it to me.
A disadvantage, yeah?
With disadvantage.
Oh, I'm gonna find it's easier.
Do not say it out loud. Just DM.
Deception. Ah.
That's exactly the last thing you told me in DMs too. Okay. I also need a sleight of hand, please.
Yeah.
Slight these hands?
I'll sleight these
Sorry,
hands.
I don't know where that came from.
It's your impulsive brain feeling free to say things because I'm around.
I think
Now I need you, Theodore, to DM me the person you are going to cheat off of. I think I know who it is. Yes, you do. Okay. He sends me a message. Do I really need to say yes? Yes, you do.
Also, I'm gonna say something because I was gonna mention it to chat, but I'll say it to all the chats. I rolled percentile to see if Jack believed brain fart.
Believed brain fart?
Believed Relivia that they weren't gonna check off Jack this time. I rolled the number that Jack believes Relivia. So Jack is not going to be doing anything to prevent being cheated on, like writing in a different language, because they trust Relivia. And they trust
Okay.
Relivia.
All students who are taking the medical physiology exam for first year, please move in to the assigned room to take your exam.
I thought you were gonna say assigned seating. I'm like, motherfucker, there's no way I remember where my seat was.
I have a seat in here. I've never been in this classroom.
Yeah, this was the one we used last time.
This is in fact the one we used last time.
I'm saying.
I'm
as-
waiting for Dio.
My
Oh,
character
I-
has not been to
Elvis?
class.
There you go.
I thought I was still.
Yeah,
beginning
where
for
are
some
you?
reason.
Oh.
Okay. Hello, class.
Hello, God.
Excuse the smell. I blew up the science lab.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, you did-
Consider
no
it-
questions about that.
Just call me Professor, okay? Hello, class.
Hello, Professor.
Sup, Professor?
Some of you are looking kind of
Yo.
tired today. Was it because of studying? Bilbus, how you feeling about the test?
I mean, I've just spent a long time cleaning up the science lab that I blew up. I studied, I swear.
Query. What?
Oh my god, this is the first you've heard. Yeah, there was an accident in the science lab last night.
Did you not hear the explosion? It was very loud.
I will be entirely honest. While I was studying, I was also listening to music. I have found I
Spotify.
enjoy it.
Aww.
Okay, class, do
Yeah.
we have our pens and pencils ready? Our scrolls?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to use my
Not
magical
really.
quill?
Yes, you can use your... Well, does your magical quill store answers?
No.
Okay, then you are allowd to use it.
Yippee.
Bill just pulls
Am I
his quill
allowed
out of the
to
pocket
use
and flicks a bit of the
Google?
dew into the corner out the way that was just like left in his pocket.
For
Okay.
clarification, Professor, I prefer to use my magical quill because it feels like it's more me doing it.
Fair enough.
Aww.
So, players, as a reminder, you are to DM me your answers. We are going to do 4 true-false questions. Okay? Are we ready?
Ready.
Chats, feel free to play along as well. True or false? Owlbears respond best to training that mimics exactly what their trainer wishes them to do. Question number 2. Many scholars believe a sane wizard created the first owlbear in a breeding experiment gone awry. Number 3. Owlbears are passive, and often they eat plants. Question 4. Owlbears do not suffer from I'm sorry, I apologize. Owls don't suffer from indigestion. What? Hold up.
Huh?
Got it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I misread something.
You're good. That is very easy to misread.
Yep.
So, one way you can tell an owlbear is near is with the cry of an enormous owl with terrible indigestion. And finally, although...
I thought there was just 4.
No, I'm doing one
The
more.
professor
Bonus.
cheated us. Bonus question.
Bonus question. Although they aren't naturally drawn to cupcakes and muffins, these foods are known well in owlbear's stomach.
They are known to what?
Well, their stomachs. The owlbear's stomachs.
What does quell mean?
Like still.
Yes.
Okay. I am now sending my answer, yes?
Yes.
These are all the questions?
Yep. All right. I gotta remember what I asked.
If it helps, since everyone is, I think everyone is deduced how Jack did on this one. I included specification for the ones that were weird.
Okay. So, question the first. Owlbears respond best to training that mimics exactly what their trainer wishes them to do. That is
True.
true. Number 2. Owlbears are passive and often ill-tempered plant eaters, I believe it was, which is
False.
false. Number 3. Oh god, I forget what number 3 was. Oh yeah.
Number
Many
3.
scholars believe a sane wizard created owlbears.
False.
Number 4. An owlbear screech. One of the ways you can tell an owlbear is near is with the cry of an enormous owl with terrible indigestion.
True.
That is true.
Woo.
And finally, although they aren't naturally drawn to cupcakes and muffins, those foods are known to quell an owlbear's stomach.
False, kind of.
It is false. It was a trick
False.
question.
Yes, it's a trick question. They don't know if it helps their stomach or not. They know it helps their mood. They think it might help the stomach, but they don't know.
Exactly. So, how did we do, class?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Turtle, 3 out of 5.
What's the? Do you have to get more right to pass?
So you have to get above a 60%.
Ooh.
To pass.
Wait, hang on. Did
60.
you... When you just said the questions, did you say them in the right order?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did I... But
Okay, I
Did
want to
you
point
fall?
out
then I...
Which one
Turtle.
are you thinking of?
true, false, true is what you put when the correct answers are
Yeah, the last
true,
one's not true.
false, false, true, false.
The last one's a trick question.
Yeah, so I only got 2 right, which is the first 2.
Oh.
Oh,
you
you're
did
right.
worse.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, wait a minute, you're trying to say you did better?
But I was so confused.
That's a fair confusion.
Your honesty is commended,
Hilarion.
but shut up next time.
It's a fail either way, a 60 or 40.
Philarian, unfortunately, you have failed. Meaning,
Yeah, who would have guessed? Can I tell the people what I rolled?
yes, you can.
A 4!
Oh.
Oh no.
Now,
I really am not good at
but
studying.
here's the thing. Here's the drama inherent in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Bilbus cheated. Bilbus, who
Uh-huh.
did you cheat off of?
Mika.
Oh.
Me,
hey.
Relivia. So Bilbus passes with his cheating ways.
Hmm.
This time.
This time,
I
yeah.
told you I should have cheated.
Okay. So I gotta hand out some things, some punishments here. Until the end of the next adventure, right? So not this next sleep, but the sleep after it. Bilbus will have exhaustion.
Makes
Is that a -1?
A
That's-
disadvantage on all skill checks.
Yes.
Can I
Philarian.
take attack rolls too?
Mm-hmm.
You'll look that up really quick, Trip, if you can. Philarian, until the end
Yeah,
of the
I got
next until the next exam.
Mm-hmm.
Until the next exam, you cannot work your job and cannot get any bonus dice.
It is just ability checks. So attack rolls are done as normal. But anything that isn't an attack or a saving throw, you have to roll twice. And
Yeah.
First.
So I can't
includes
do job
initiative.
or extracurriculars pretty much, right?
Correct. Yes. No jobs, no extracurriculars. Because you are in tutoring.
Which means at the end of this, for like downtime, like money and stuff from our jobs and bonuses we would get from whatever it is we're doing outside of our jobs, you take less. You get less, sadly.
So do we get anything from the first lot of like work and?
Anna
So-
said we would cross that bridge when we got to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So a couple of weeks have gone by, so you already have 2 of them. So I'm going to give you 1 extra.
Okay.
And I'm going to say for every past exam, everyone that you pass, from now on, you'll get 2 extra. Okay?
2
So
extra.
basically, yeah, I'm giving you a
round
bonus. I'm giving you a bonus one now. And as long as you are in, quote, good standing, so you've passed your exams, then you will get 2 every time that you pass another exam. That
But
makes sense?
What is the 2?
What?
Okay. You can have
2.
to like.
Okay. So you get a D4, right,
Oh,
at my discretion.
2d4.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You get a D4 at my discretion. My discretion is going to be when you pass an exam through any
Mhm.
means, you get 2.
Mhm.
However, since you guys were already sitting on 2 of them to begin with,
Mhm.
this exam was only worth 1.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay? So you now have 3.
So does this go in the number 1 slot or the number 2 slot? Number 2?
What?
Or
Oh,
is it
yes.
Or is it also under magical physiologies?
This would go under the 2nd slot, I believe. 'Cause
Okay.
I think we only have 1 more exam left this year. I think.
Does this give us a skill, Anna?
Hold on. I'm busy.
I'm so confused.
I'm really confused as well.
Okay, so
Like we got 2d4s from passing last exam.
right,
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to
What's
get-
the other talk about?
you're
Because I
getting
didn't pass this exam, so I don't get anything for this one. That's
Correct.
You
clear.
can kind of tune it out since you failed.
every time.
But I
Okay,
thought we were
Going
talking
for-
about the extracurricular dice. We do not care. We're not.
okay. So I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. So going forward, I was looking for my button, but I missed it.
There you go.
Go.
Going forward, so not this exam, okay?
Yes.
If you pass an exam, you get 2d4 to add to your I want to use this dice randomly pool, okay?
Okay.
That is your bonus for
Wait,
having a
what?
job and doing extracurriculars.
Okay.
But where do we put that?
Extracurricular tab at the bottom. So not this time,
Okay.
but next
On the
time,
tracking
if we
sheet.
pass, we can add a d4 to each for our job and our
Okay.
extracurricular because
Okay.
we kept our job and extracurricular. That
Mhm.
makes sense.
Now
Can't put a d4 for the job, but
go to
yeah.
edit.
Oh, because you
no,
have
there's
you
no,
have,
there's
you have-
no,
There's
thingy
no
for the
D4
job.
slot
Oh,
on job.
okay.
yeah,
Just
'cause you
put
have
them.
2 extracurriculars, so you
Yeah.
would put 1 in each, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
the job is money stuff that Anna has to figure out. Love you. I at least made it easy to deal
Yeah.
with for my money because Jack doesn't care about money.
Be glad I'm not charging you for books. Anyway,
But the feature gives it to me for free. So
so that's that.
formation, snap, and response.
Do we get a skill from this?
If you
exam?
pass this exam on the first try, you get you get advantage to attack rolls on owlbears.
Attack roll specifically, or is it like the other one where it's advantage against owlbears?
Let me double check the reading.
Okay, because the skill says advantage against slotty.
Hmm.
So I assumed that
Hold
meant
on.
both like
Ah,
information to learn about them, attempts to deceive them, as well as smack them on the head.
I know I read it somewhere. Any character who it says ace, but I'm doing passing. That exam has advantage on all attack rolls, so it's attack rolls.
Okay, I will amend that.
okay.
Is
so
that
I have to change
again
that to
on
the
this? Yeah. Okay. Advantage
Do I get anything special for getting a critical?
attacks.
No.
Tragic. A wasted 26.
Okay.
How do I put this as someone that failed? Do
You
I just not put anything? Do I just put failed?
you don't put anything before the next test. I will we'll just go through a really quick one. It'll probably be like one question. You get that question right, and you know, you move on. So, but
Okay.
Oh my god. Can I say something really funny I just realized?
but you won't be able to get advantage on attack rolls against owlbears because you failed it the first time. Yeah, go ahead, Trip.
Yeah.
I'm a dumbass.
Oh.
I
Alright.
haven't been
I mean,
using
yeah,
my
but-
racial feature this whole time because I'm like, no, I need to save my D4s. My race has a plus D4 racial feature I've not been using
God
Well
damn
done.
it.
What?
because I mixed up the dice pools. I have D4 dice pools I can use per rest, and I have these dice D4. And since they're both D4 dice pools, I was like, No, I need to save those. I can't save those.
Well, that's silly.
So I'm going to ask everybody here
Hi.
Mhm.
a quick question.
Yes.
So the next adventure, if we go strictly by the book,
Mm-hmm.
the book
The book.
Actual book.
is rather long.
Okay.
However, there is one.
Is it supposed to happen like right after this?
It's so it's listed as after this, but these two kind of look interchangeable. There's another one that looks like it is, which is much shorter. However, it may be a little bit more, shall we say, physical.
Okay.
So I'm leaving it up to you. The question at hand is, do we stop here? Do we start the longer one? Or do we start the shorter but more physical one?
I think we stop here.
I would agree. I am in a lot of pain.
Okay.
I was complaining to my chat how bad my hip was hurting. I'm going to take an out for session here because ow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also,
Well-
I'm such a dumbass. I didn't even put it on my character sheet. I forgot to put this feature on my
Oh.
character sheet when I moved it over from Mythweavers to Roll20.
Well, with that, we are going to stop here. Thank you all for watching us today. We'll be live. The next time we'll be live, I'll be 1 year older.
Yeah! Are we doing anything
Oh.
for your birthday?
I don't know yet. I honestly don't. I have a bunch going on that day anyway, with my dad having a doctor's appointment. So,
Or just in general, like around that day?
oh, I don't know. I haven't even thought about it because I'm going to be like ancient.
Let us
But
know.
okay, I
Yeah.
will.
I'm sure
But
we
yeah,
can sort something.
we'll be back on the 25th with more dungeon rollers. Go follow all my players because they deserve your love and support. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.